A sweet cream ice cream loaded with chocolate chip cookie cake pieces and swirls of chocolate and vanilla icing. This cookie cake ice cream really takes the cake.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Mad Butcher grocery stores and all Piggly Wiggly stores.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church.
It's not lit up.
Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard him with that stuff.
Oh boy. The gremlins are in the system when we're coming over here. 5% pleasure, 50% pain. This one a second ago, Chuck? Keep going. Huh.
Years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record we should notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime. This is equally dope. You won't believe the
First Security Bank presents coverage of the 2025 SEC Media Days. Brought to you in part by Kaufman by Design West, UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Beechwood Hospitality, and Bet Saracen.
From a fan base perspective, especially the traditionalist fan base, they love the rivalry with Arkansas. And I think naturally when I took the job, I knew of a rivalry with OU. I knew of the rivalry with A&M. Made sense. I found out about the rivalry against Arkansas when they whooped our ass in the second game of my career when I got to Texas. So that rivalry got really good really fast for us. So we respect it. We honor it. It's a heck of a rivalry. It's a great game to be part of.
All right, little plain speak from Steve
Sarkisian at SEC Media Days yesterday.
As we welcome you into the zone, we're on the road today.
Talking about
making over your bath.
Bath Makeover of Arkansas, the state's largest bathroom remodeling company. We are glad to be here today. They've got a very special deal we're going to be talking about at length today. It's the 60-60-60 sale. We've got a lot more to get to. Tons of sound from Atlanta and SEC Media Days. We've got 2 visits from folks down there. Tony Barnhart, Mr. College Football at 11:30. We've got Trey Schapp at the bottom of this hour. And we are going to share some moments from last night's Major League All-Star game. Some really good ones, I thought, last night. They did something very unique in miking up players. I thought it was awesome. I think we need more of that in the world of Major League Baseball. I thought it was really good. I don't know if I want to ask a starting pitcher or a relief pitcher to be mic'd up, but it sure was cool having Clayton Kershaw mic'd up last night. So we are going to hear some of that coming up. Cary Maddox will join us at 11:45. He is the pro at Maumelle Country Club. They got the Maumelle Classic this weekend, one of 2 big amateur events going on in the state this week. And, of course, we'll get his thoughts on the Open Championship over at Royal Portrush this week as well. DJ Williams, Justin Acri, thrilled to be here. The Wizards holding it down in the studio. We're having a couple of technical snags out of the gate, but if it was easy, DJ, everybody would do it. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why we're here.
That is why we're here.
Make it happen.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Great day. We had the telethon today,
which
benefiting the Boys and Girls Club of Central Arkansas. All right. So if you want to be a part of it, it's going to be going on all day. The number 501-340-4911. Or you can go to krk.com or fox16.com if you want to donate. We had a kid on this morning. His name's DJ. It was a coincidence. But he was on we interviewed him about 4 or 5 years ago, and he was talking about how the violence in the city is kind of impacting him as a kid. And he said he hates it because he loves Arkansas. He loves Little Rock, and he just wants something to change. And he says he really wish more kids knew about the Boys and Girls Club. So he's on our show this morning, and kid's awesome. He's going into his freshman year at Parkview, and he just talked about the mentorship. And what he said is he was very shy, but he always liked literature, and he liked poetry, and he really liked spoken word. He said he's very interested in it, and he said the mentors at the Boys and Girls Club helped him find his voice. So it's pretty special. We need to make sure we keep that up and running.
I was just looking at our rundown here. We've got a few longish clips today. Christian, I don't know if we're going to play the entire Scheffler clip, but Scotty Scheffler, I thought, had a really eye-opening take yesterday in the media conference leading up to the Open Championship, and he talked about, how his success is defined. He talked about, winning, and he talked about the work that goes on and how basically the victories are just a blip. And you know all about this as a professional athlete. I mean, you go through so much grind for years and years to have that moment, and then the moment's over. And you wonder, gee, was it even worth it all?
Yeah.
The time you give up from your family, the time you miss on your friends, the social time you miss out, maybe having time to do other things that you would be able to sort of use your mind and your energy on. I thought it was a really eye-opening thing. Now, it's easy for a guy who's making millions and is a top 10 player, top 1 player right now, to do that. But in general, I thought it was a really interesting take. It reminded me of Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Remember the beginning of that movie when he does his mission statement? It's kind of a little bit of a out-of-the-box thinking, and it was a very honest and open moment. Now it ended up costing Jerry his job.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to cost Scheffler anything. I thought it was really honest and open. I really liked it. I'd like to see more of that from athletes, but I don't think that most people are willing to share that.
I think they'll enjoy it later. I think you would expect to join it in the moment. But so when I won the Mackey Award, that was a big goal of mine. I was like, I got to get this thing. Got to be the best at what I do. Let's work hard. Let's put in the work. Let's do it for myself. Let's do it for the team. Let's go ahead and get this award. And then I get it, and then it was just like, now what? And but years later, I'm able to look back on it, and I'm glad I put in that work and I got that accomplishment. It's kind of cool to look back on, and I would have regretted it if I didn't figure out a way to give everything I got to at least give me an opportunity to win it. So maybe he's just in the heat of it right now.
Yeah. And again, it wasn't negative. I just thought it was honest. It was interesting because I thought it was just a very realistic perspective, and not a lot of people are that open and honest about it. I thought it was a very clear-headed, clear-minded thought process. Anyway. Live fan feedback's brought to you by our friends at Guadney Chevrolet. You can send it through our Listen Live button. We've also got our D3 Auto Sales text line open at 501-661-1037. You can call the show at the same number, 501-661-1037. Again, I told you off the top, we are here at Bath Makeover. They have got some giveaways. If you are in the neighborhood and want to swing by, we're over off I-30 by the State Police. We're in the Ron Sherman Productions building. It's been here a long, long time. They've got a 60-60-60 sale going right now. And also big news, they're expanding to some surrounding states and El Dorado and the Ozarks. But the 60-60-60 sale is 60% off installation of a new tub or shower.
That's big.
60-month financing option.
Bigger.
And $60 Visa gift card with purchase. And also, it doesn't fit. It should be called the 60-60-60-25 sale, but that's clunky. Free $25 Starbucks gift card with free in-home estimate. So all you can do is have them come and look and go, hey, here's what we're going to do, and here's how much it'll run you. $25 just for letting them have a shot.
I like it.
I do, too.
I like it.
I do, too. I may have them come over and look at my apartment that I can't do anything to. Be like, hey, what can you do in here? I can't do anything. Sorry,
it's hard to pass up on a good
Where's
deal.
That gift card?
It's hard to pass up.
1-800-NEW-BATH is the phone number. Again, we're at 8215 Interstate 30, close to the State Police. If you're wanted by the law, maybe that's not your best move, but for the rest of you, we'd love to have you. Looks like we got some calls coming in. If you want to chat, this is a good time. We're going to have our buddy Ron Jumper on with us here in just a minute. We're going to get Chuck on, the sales manager, in a little bit as well. So there you go. Let's talk about last night. Did you watch any of the Major League All-Star game?
I missed it.
Christian?
I also happened to miss it.
I also happened to miss it, but I did read it, and they did settle it in a weird way. So they were tied 6-6 at the end of the game, and then they did like a hit-off at the end, and Kyle Schwarber, who was a monster masher, hit 3 homers and ended up winning the MVP. He had one, I think, hit in the regular portion of the game. Then they did like an overtime thing. And there were some people praising this concept. I am not going to be one of those people. I don't like gimmicks. I don't like goofiness. But my thing is, if you're going to be a gimmick, let's at least make it like the game. I have come around on soccer. I mean, for years, soccer fans are like, I hate shootouts. And I'm like, oh, that's lame. I love the shootout. It's so cool. Mm-hmm. But if you really love and watch the game, you kind of get it.
Yeah.
You're like, I get it. I don't want to win a game like that. I mean, I want to win, but like you don't want to have a game come down to that. It's almost like that's not really how the game's. It's like the 2-point conversion in football. I hate it. I hate the how they're doing overtime in college football now. I think it's stupid. I think NFL's getting better, and then college is getting worse. But here's my thing. Why don't you do this? Why don't you got a bunch of guys. Just load the bases. You know how they're doing this deal in extra innings now where they put a guy on second? Just load the bases. Yep. Put guys on first, second, third, and let's play it out. I mean, they could bunt home a run.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Load the bases. Batter that comes up, just go ahead and start him with a 3-2 count?
No. I don't think you have to do that.
Okay.
You could do it. You'll load the bases and have 2 outs.
Load the bases, 2 outs.
That's
I
fine.
think that's the way to do it.
It'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't burn through much pitching. I mean, somebody's going to get it.
You would hope not. Now, there is an opportunity for that thing to go on for a while.
There is, but there isn't.
Okay.
I mean, if you get strikeouts, sure.
Yeah.
But you could try to bunt. If you do it without any outs, I mean, they'll try to bunt or run home if
That'd
they
be
get
too
in a pickle.
much. You need something quicker.
Maybe
2 outs.
2 outs,
mm-hmm.
or at least an out.
I think one person up at bat, and if you get him out, boom. If he gets on base, and then just go back and forth between pitchers, or you can't really do that, can you?
No.
Okay.
You can't do that. Once you burn them, they're done.
Yeah.
Last night it was again Schwarber, the MVP, and here's a little bit of his post game on helping the NL win in a swing off. He was 3 for 3 with his swings, all bombs.
Congratulations, a thrilling finish. What was it like to be a part of this?
Was it?
Well, it was fun. It was a blast. You know, the guys were behind it the whole time. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of guys who are more deserving of this than me, but just happy I was able to help contribute and you know, bring it home for us.
Kyle, I have to ask, and when you see the game getting close, how far ahead of time are you planning to go to the cage or take some dry swings or get ready to participate in this format of Derby?
Yeah, well, you know, luckily I just got done breaking my bat on a 100-mile-an-hour sinker from Arotas, so, you know, seeing that and then, you know, praying that we had a walk-off home run or something, and then you see it's going to be 3 outs, and now it's just go up there, get a new bat, and get ready to take some BP.
Hey, Kyle, after you hit the first 2, when you made contact with the third one, did you know it was gone when you hit it?
It was a little questionable. I was hoping that I got enough of it, and that's why I kind of just stayed down on a knee, and luckily it snuck enough out of it and ended up over the fence.
Kyle, you've got 3 homers in 6 games at this yard.
That's good. All right, so long post-game interview, but again, it was a very thrilling. Okay, fine. They win 4-3 on swing-offs.
I'm not crazy
about
it.
It's too gimmicky to me. Apparently, they voted this in a couple years ago. I don't think it's come down to this yet, though. So,
and it's like I noticed we're nitpicking because we're not going to watch it anyway, but I don't like it still.
I will watch it normally. It just didn't work out last night. What was I? Oh, I met some buddies out. We didn't, and then I went home. And
now you're getting out and about, but you can't come hang out tonight. I thought you said you weren't doing anything all week.
I had this on the books.
Bingo night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bingo night tonight.
Bingo night tonight at Flyway. Yeah.
Do you like it?
I like it. I love the concept, and I love what it's for.
You need rest.
I'm not coming.
I understand.
I want you guys to have a great time, though.
I'll text you.
You have double time. Have double fun.
I'm going to go early.
Don't text me. I'm not going to be the reason we go or don't go.
Oh, no. I will be there.
No, I'm saying don't text me.
Oh, text me.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
You got it.
All right.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
Chuck, are you having fun there? Okay, could you get up and let Ron sit there? Before we talk to Ron, I want to play this clip from Clayton Kershaw. I'd like to play. It's a little less than 2 minutes, or right around 2 minutes. But I thought this was so good. So they mic'd up a couple of players. They had Pete Crow Armstrong mic'd up in the outfield. They had Kershaw mic'd up on the mound. There may have been some other guys. I just saw these clips after the game. But I thought this was so good. And, again, Kershaw's not going to be in one of these again probably. So it was awesome, though, listening to him talk to them through the batting, through the hitter that he was facing.
That's cool.
And then Smoltz was in the booth, too. So, obviously, Smoltz has, been in that situation a million times, too. So their interaction was really good. But here's Kershaw on the mound last night, mic'd up. And I think we need more of this in baseball. It's so compelling. I thought it was awesome.
And we're actually going to get to talk baseball with Clayton. I can't believe you're doing this, Clayton.
I can't either. I'm going to try to throw some cheese real quick. Hold on.
Cal puts it in the air to left field. And a sliding catch by Kyle Tucker.
That was sick.
Easy.
That was sick.
Yeah. Kyle Tucker now with the Cubs, enjoying a great season and enjoying a great catch.
I think this might be my last batter, guys.
That was sweet.
Yeah, how hard was that one, 91?
It was an out.
It was an out. All right, going cheese again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. I mean, you and Paul Skeens are pretty much the same guy.
Right down the middle. I'm so glad he didn't swing. Okay, I'm going curveball here.
Okay.
Oh, that was short.
What now? Double up.
All right, now I think I probably got to go slider. Let's think what Will thinks, but I think I got to go slider here. No, he wants curveball again. All right, fine.
Oh, got him. Uncle Charlie.
Okay. What do you want? Smoltzy, what do you want?
Cutter in. Slider in.
I don't throw a cutter,
He doesn't
Smoltzy.
slider in.
Slider.
Say cutter.
Son of a...
Gonna make him mad.
That was short.
How about this splitty? Break out the splitty.
All right, what's the count? 2-2?
Yeah,
this is so weird talking to you guys.
It's kind of weird for us, too. Hey, sit him down.
I think that might be it.
That's it. And Clayton, what a year, buddy. What a career.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
It was so good.
Could they get away with that? Or would teams try to figure out a way to hack into the
I don't think
audio feed?
I don't think you'd talk back and forth to them, but just having a guy mic'd where he's talking might be kind of fun. I don't know if you'd want them talking to him during the game, but it'd be kind of cool.
But if you could hear him as he's pitching.
Yeah.
He wouldn't say that, though, out loud, like, I'm going to go cutter here.
No, I don't think so either, but I think it'd be good.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, and again, Pete Crow Armstrong was in the outfield. He was mic'd up, too. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it. I mean, I'm not good, but, like, I could play at the same level and I think talk to them. And then, when the ball's pitched, you're going to be quiet and lock in. But,
yeah,
it'd be fun to listen to them, run after the ball and, call guys off or whatever. In case you get a nice outfield collision. It's all mic'd up.
Yeah, you think you could do it. It depends on how competitive you're being.
Yeah, it's obviously more suited to an exhibition game.
Now, if we had, like, a buzz softball game, that'd be
perfect.
Gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Had some moments. We've done a charity softball or a celebrity softball game. Celebrity softball game.
You're a
before.
celebrity, man.
I'm not a celebrity.
You are.
But we had actual celebrities there, some TV people and other things.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, more coming up from that. We've got more from SEC Media Days. We really haven't played much from that, but I like Sark talking about the rivalry. I'm glad that he remembers that beatdown that he took up in Fayetteville a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more of that in the future, but it doesn't look like that's on the table this year as Arkansas travels to Austin.
It's always on the table.
Is it?
Yes. Not a beatdown.
You like Arkansas's chance to win in Texas this year?
Don't. But I don't.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, it's so weird going back watching that game last year. Mm-hmm. Arkansas gave them all they could handle.
There ain't no doubt.
They literally came down to 3 or 4 plays that would have put Arkansas up late in the fourth quarter. We just made our own mistakes. Texas didn't do much that game.
Happens. I remember a couple of years ago, LSU came to Fayetteville, and they were heavily favored, and it was a good game down the stretch. It was an ugly, low-scoring game. Remember that one? It was kind of a cold day.
Did we rush the field that game?
Arkansas didn't win.
No, we lost.
They had a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a good game.
I think it was like 28-14, but it was close pretty much most of the time.
Yeah. Everybody say hi to Ron Jumper.
Hi, Ron. Hey, Ron.
Hey, guys.
What's up, man? How are you?
Buddy, I think we got the static out. I don't want to jinx it.
Nothing.
Uh-oh.
Locked in. Camera down, static gone.
Look at you, DJ, all dressed up today. Got a tie. And
Is our
everything.
camera jacked?
I mean, look
Just
at
for
you.
today, yeah.
My camera's off?
Yeah, you're off.
Boy, listeners get a big treat today. You don't have to look at me. You just have to listen to me. What a deal.
Yeah, got tied just for today. I heard we were coming here.
All right.
Yeah.
We talked about the 60-60-60 deal here, Ron. Did you watch in the All-Star game last night?
I did not.
Okay, you're a basketball guy. You were probably watching Summer League. Bath Makeover's got a fans' night out, and this is coming up next Wednesday at the Travelers game. So if you're looking for a fun time, how do you get tickets? They're free, I understand. There ain't much free in this world, buddy, but these tickets are.
Right, you can go to our website and RSVP. And, you know, that was something that we thought was kind of a new idea for Bath Makeover. You know, we've been in business 7 years now, and honestly, you know, you get 100 tickets when you fill up, when you do the pavilion thing at Dickie Stevens Park, and we're doing that for our customers to go out and have a fun night. When we first did it, you know, wasn't sure if we were going to fill that thing up. Honestly, the first 2 years I had Bath Makeover, we didn't even install that many bathrooms. You know, so and then in the first couple of weeks, we actually gave out the 100 tickets within a couple of weeks, and we had to go back to the Travs and see if we could get more. And so we've had a really good response. We've got a lot of customers coming out. We've also given away tickets to you know, the staff's going as well, and even some of our vendors that we work with and things like that. Some of the people that supply us with plumbing supplies and things like that.
Yeah.
So we're getting everybody that we work with out and about for a fun night out. So I thought it might be a good idea to get everybody out for Bath Makeover. So, and since we advertise on the Buzz quite a bit, some of our customers are probably listening right now.
Oh, they're listening.
So, so if they still want a ticket, we've still got a few left. I think we've got, you know, Abe's over here next to me, my chief marketing officer. We've probably got about 10 tickets left somewhere in there. So we're almost
Abe's
out.
using his fingers.
Yeah, we're almost out.
Say, this many. This many. Okay, if you want them again, it is bathmakeoverar.com/RSVP, and snatch those up. It's a good night out, and obviously
it's July 23rd.
It is, yes, a week from Wednesday. Today.
It is.
Week from
got
today.
a week out.
Yeah, there you go. Let's talk about expansion. You guys are going to surrounding states, I understand?
Yeah, dividing and conquering. So, you know, obviously we started here in Little Rock, serving the whole state. Then our second location was up in the Harrison area of Boone County, and we started our Ozarks location. So now we go into Branson, Springfield, Joplin, Missouri,
Nice.
Pittsburgh, Kansas. And then in September, we're doing our grand opening for our third location down in El Dorado, and that'll get us into Monroe, Shreveport, Tyler, Texas, a little bit of Greenville, Greenwood, Mississippi.
Where's your Ozark location?
In Harrison.
Based? Oh, okay. So you guys service up there, but it's based in Harrison.
Well, and so, yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you would let me live in Branson, I might go run it for you.
Right, about 30 minutes away. So, no, the Harrison location's great for us because it's about an hour and a half to Fayetteville or an hour and a half up to Springfield, so we can service both markets out
Makes
of that
sense.
location.
Yeah, that's smart. I like it. How many employees do you have at those offices? Or you just have crews?
So we've got, there's 3 office employees and then 3 design consultants and 4 install crews up there out of the Ozarks locations.
Pretty significant.
So far. So it's getting there.
What's the
It's
population base you think that you guys service up there with that office? Do you have any idea?
Well, between the 3 TV markets or DMAs, you know, you've got Springfield's probably, you know, Northwest Arkansas is 300,000 DMA, somewhere in the surrounding area, and then Springfield's a little bit bigger, that closer similar size to Little Rock, and then Joplin's a smaller market, so it's probably close to $1 million between the three markets.
It's interesting. Who came up with the 60-60-60 deal?
Well, you know, that's been as a lot of people know, I'm also the CEO of Ron Sherman Advertising, so we've been working with home improvement companies for 40 years now, and Bath Makeover gets to benefit a little bit on some of the fun, exciting ideas for marketing. So, that's been a good promotion for us for a long time. We've really enjoyed doing that. It's attention grabbing. Every now and then somebody that gets a little runs with it and calls in and thinks it's like a 666 devil worship thing, and we got to calm them down. No, it's 60. It's just 60. It's just a cute
60.
way. It's just a cute way of saying you get 60% off labor. Calm down.
Yeah, 59 is too clunky. You don't do that.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it.
It really doesn't. What usually costs more, installation or the actual product that's being installed?
Well, so both have been going up significantly since the pandemic. I mean, it's just, we've really done our best to keep prices down. It's one reason why it's been popular that we rolled out a couple of years ago, the price lock guarantee. So when you do get a quote from us, we lock in that price. There's no, that's one thing that, I would suggest to anybody listening, there's a difference between an estimate or a quote. Make sure it's an actual quote.
Yeah.
Right, an estimate is a projection of what it might cost. Make sure it's a hard quote, and you actually honor that price, and they don't come back during the middle of the job and ask for money. So
gotcha.
So when we give you, it's a hard quote, and then we also back it with a price lock guarantee. And once we start the job, if there's a little more damage than expected or something like that, we're not going to come back and ask for money.
Gotcha. I like that. It's good to know in advance. Again, 1-800-NEW-BATH. It is the largest bathroom remodeling company in the state of Arkansas and soon to be the world. BathMakeoverAR.com. And again, if you want to sign up for your free tickets to go see the Travelers play 1 week from today, BathMakeoverAR.com/RSVP. I hear music, which means we're going to break. A couple of things here from our D3 Auto Sales text line. This in regards to your comments versus Texas. Should have, would have, could have, but never does. Arkansas football. You guys living in dream world, LOL, so funny. I didn't say that they got their asses kicked. That was Sarkisian, who was the head coach of Texas, that said it. So take it up with him, Jackwagon. Nobody's seen us coming when Matt Jones and Cedric Cobb went to Austin and spanked their behinds. That's right, Tiger, Lee, and Cersei. You are right. I was at that game. We did a 2-hour pregame special, and I was like, this has been real fun. I don't like their chances. This is when Texas was a top 10 team, and I think Vince Young was a true freshman on that team. But Cedric, 54, right up the middle in the second half to start things off after Matt had that long run down to the 1-yard line. And he was photographed. I don't know if it was Photoshop with the horns down as he got close to the end zone. But it's a good one.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
It's great.
But anyway, fantastic stuff there. So you never know. Listen, who would have thought Arkansas was going to be Tennessee last year? Who would have thought Arkansas would have been in the Texas game last year? Whatever. They do mic players up during the regular season game, says this person from the 870. During the play of the game in a regular season game, I haven't seen that. Justin, doesn't Ron Sherman have a record in the Guinness Book of World Records for most commercials ever? Just curious. Thought I heard that.
Yes.
That is true.
Okay. Didn't know that. I'm curious how long the hit off took. I don't know, Eric and Benton. That's a good question. Couldn't have been that long. You got 3 pitches each. Or 3 swings, each for 3 guys. I would think you could have knocked it all out in 15 minutes or so. Started watching the QB series. Pretty good, says Ed and Bryant. Okay. The producer of that show, we were talking about it yesterday, the new SEC series. Oh, the QB series, not the SEC series.
Yeah.
QB series on Netflix. Okay. Yeah, I do want to check that out. But Wes had the producer of that SEC series that's coming out August 8th on yesterday. I didn't get a chance to catch that. You can check that out on our podcast sites. And JW says, with football right around the corner, how many games do you think this season you can tell what type of team we will be, or is it we have to struggle to the end of the season to barely make a bowl? What do you think? How many games do you think?
How many games will it take till we figure out what kind of team we have?
What type of team we have? Yeah. Or is it we have to struggle to the end of the season to barely make a bowl? I don't know what you're asking exactly. I think you're going to know pretty well if you're worth anything by the time you play second week. I mean, the Memphis game is going to be a good tell-all for me. You're not going to learn anything from Alabama A&M. I mean, you should win against Arkansas State, but even pounding Arkansas State, if you win by a significant number,
you'll learn a little.
Proves a lot. Maybe
you'll learn a little.
But I'll be more impressed if you can go over to Memphis and handle your business on the road against them.
You mean
because it's a road game, true road game.
Ole Miss, right?
Is Ole Miss game 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
on the road.
Then
you're
there you go.
Learn a lot.
You're gonna learn a lot there.
I think so. Let me check. I think it is.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
It's pretty early.
Yeah.
Is Memphis week 4?
I think so.
Well, I got the schedule in for me.
Notre Dame home.
No, it's at Memphis. It's at Ole Miss, then it's at Memphis, back to back, and then Notre Dame at home.
Yeah, we'll learn a lot after week 3.
Then you get a bye week, thankfully, before going on the road to Tennessee and A&M. You got to split those if you can, man. It'd be huge.
It's possible.
Absolutely. I think anything's possible.
More than possible.
If you were going to say there's one game Arkansas is absolutely not going to win, there's no chance, no matter how many times they played the game.
It's hard to say on the road at Texas. That's tough.
Yeah.
And they're thriving. But I wouldn't get a lot of money.
Nothing shocks me anymore.
I'd be shocked.
I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked.
I take that back. I'm still waiting to see if I'm sold on Arch Manning yet or not.
Yesterday you weren't.
And I don't think it's fair judging too much of him on the road at Ohio State, first year as a starter.
Well, unless he balls out.
Then it may change.
But if he plays poorly, it's not the end of the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, going to get a quick break, 10:34. We are back here after the break at Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Stick around. We'll join Trey Shapp, who loves some Bath Makeover now, down in Atlanta on the other side of the breaks.
Summer's here. It won't be long before you're planning a road trip. Get to Point S, Arkansas to get your car ready for it. Off-road tires for your pickup, ATV tires for your side-by-side, tires for your car to get your family around safely, Kumo, Toyo, Falcon, Blackhawk, Fortune, and more. And their Promise Plus road hazard protection to give you peace of mind. Stop by any Point S, Arkansas store, Bartlett Tire in Heber Springs, Tire Town in Benton, R&D Tire in Conway, and Fleet Tire in Pottsville or Russellville. Online at pointstire.com.
This is SportsCenter.
Day 3 of SEC Media Days rolls on from Atlanta, Georgia in the College Football Hall of Fame. On the docket today, it's Alabama head coach Kalen DeBoer, Mississippi State and head coach Jeff Levy, Florida and their head coach Billy Napier, as well as Brent Venables, the head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners. 103.7 The Buzz's coverage of SEC Media Days with David Basil, Randy Rainwater, and Trey Schapp is brought to you by Kaufman by Design West, as well as First Security Bank, Bet Saracen, and UAMS Health. The Arkansas Razorbacks have one more day to wait. They will go tomorrow on the final day of SEC Media Days. And last night, Kyle Schwarber hits 3 home runs in the Major League Baseball All-Star Game's first ever swing-off to give the National League the victory over the American League in a game that was tied at 6-6. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Looking for a big new game to play? Well, there's no game bigger than the new dino-sized Jurassic World scratch-off games from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, which gives you a chance to win up to $200,000 instantly. And if that weren't enough, you can enter for a chance to win an exciting trip to beautiful Hawaii, where you could win up to $1 million. So get down to your local lottery retailer today, and welcome to Jurassic World. Must be 18 or older to play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
With Whataburger's new Bigger Better Bundles, you can upgrade your favorite Whata meal into 2 meals. You can add a kid's Whata meal for $4 and take it home to your little you. Or you can add a Double Meat Junior Whata meal for $5 and save it for later. For you. Or you can add a Whata Wings 9-piece for $6 and just enjoy that now. Yep, with Bigger Better Bundles, you can bring the kids along. Or give it to your Uncle Mo. Or stop by and surprise your coworkers. Upgrade your Whata meal with Bigger Better Bundles for a limited time. Only at What a Burger.
March is gone. The brackets are done. Feels like we need some excitement.
Are you kidding? Do you realize how much is going on? Basketball, hockey, baseball, golf. It's like 8 seasons in one. It's the season of action.
And we can bet on all those with the Oaklawn Sports app.
That's the spirit. Now let's go lock in some bets.
Receive a 10% profit boost on qualifying 3-leg parlays. Bet all summer long. Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
If you have a passion for adventure and unmatched quality, then head to Honda of North Little Rock for the best lineup of quality motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. They have Honda's best models and will find the perfect ride just for you. That's Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
You're back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams. You never know what you got to learn on the show.
Just now realized per diem is 2 words. I always thought it was 1.
Per day.
I just looked it up.
Yeah.
It's actually by the day.
Let's hope you'll learn something today. First Security Bank presents coverage of the 2025 SEC Media Days. Brought to you in part by Kaufman by Design West, UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Beechwood Hospitality, and Bet Saracen.
Well, I'm glad that Trey's video is working all the way from Atlanta. We're across town, and only one of our cameras is working, but that's okay. Trey is joining us from down in Atlanta. We appreciate him. He's been doing a phenomenal job this week. Trey, I'm not going to name names. Somebody in the sales meeting yesterday said, I hate to admit it, but Trey's doing a great job. And we're all like, why would you hate to admit it? Anyway, you are doing a fantastic job with the videos and the interviews, and I appreciate what you guys are up to. So thank you. How are you? Do we have Trey? Trey. Do you have me?
I have you.
There he is.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing such a good job with the video, but you can't turn your mic on? What are we doing?
No, the mic's been
That was
on.
me.
Oh! Listen. So many technical problems.
Can I guess
Trey,
who
we were
it
hanging
was
out
in the meeting?
No.
Okay.
You probably can. We are at Bath Makeover of Arkansas, your favorite spot when you're in town. Yep. And we're having a good time. They got their good deal going on the 60-60-60 sale, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. Yesterday, we haven't even talked about this yet. We played a clip from Coach Sarkisian talking about his memories of getting beat up at Arkansas, his first trip up there. But what we didn't mention was apparently there was a bit of a snafu at the beginning, and I'm not sure if the folks from across the state liked it or didn't like having their song associated with the Longhorns, but it was a funny moment in Atlanta, and I don't know who screwed that up, but goodness, what are we doing?
Yeah, someone with the SEC or the production company that they're using, really had a big blunder yesterday. And actually, I saw Olin Buchanan with Tex Ags last night as he was leaving the restaurant where we had dinner here in the hotel. And I said, Olin, who did y'all pay to have the A&M fight song go into when they're introducing Sark, the head coach of Texas? And he got a chuckle out of it. He goes, I didn't even realize it until someone texted me about it. David was sitting in there, didn't realize it. I saw it, and then once I downloaded all of the video from the SEC, they had cut that out. So I actually had to go to orangebloods.com is where I found it and used that in the video. But, yeah, what a blunder. And then the only coach that has had their fight song play after they are done speaking, Steve Sarkisian so far, because they played it after they played, the regular Texas fight song. And Vincent with the SEC went up to him and said, hey, Sark, we apologize. We didn't mean to do that. We don't know how it happened. And Sark said, for what? He goes, well, the Aggie War Hymn was playing when you walked up there. He goes, I didn't even hear it.
Ha! Okay,
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's always nice. What else was eventful yesterday?
That was probably the most eventful thing because I was talking with David this morning is there really hasn't been any flash at SEC Media Days this year. You had Kiffin early on Monday, but he didn't really throw any zingers out, maybe a little bit at Hugh Freeze about him playing so much golf and how they go back and forth on Twitter. Hugh Freeze didn't take the bait yesterday. He was asked about his golf playing yesterday. He's playing during a dead period, but he says that it's not going to affect the preparation for the football season this year. I think Auburn fans, if he doesn't make it to a bowl game this year and they win, 4 or 5 games, that they might say, well, maybe you were playing a little too much golf. But there really hasn't been that much sizzle like we're used to with a Nick Saban, with a Steve Spurrier. Maybe Sam Pittman brings it tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe there's still a coach left today that might bring it.
Yeah, maybe so. I did see a couple things here. This was a clip from a couple days ago when South Carolina was there. Lenore Sellers. I didn't hear the clip. This was on, I guess we got to credit our friends at Sirius XM. They got this clip, and I don't know if this was in a press conference setting or a one-on-one. But he was talking about it early in his career being in South Carolina, and Dow Loggins, of course, was the OC, and who's now at App State as the head coach, his first head coaching opportunity, and we're going to try to get him on and talk about that. But
we talked about
I guess running afoul of Dow Loggins, and Dow sent him packing. So let's play that clip real quick.
Dealer recruited me out of high school. I talked to him pretty much every day for like that last week before they couldn't talk to us because of signing day and all that. So then once I got on campus, like he was like, all right, you're here now, so now I'm finna coach you. And then he's been hard on me since I got there, kicking me out of practice, throwing me out of practice.
Throwing you out.
Man, what have you done to get thrown out of practice?
So I noticed one story is after Mississippi State, I think Spence was like 26 for 29.
Yeah.
And the Sunday practice is more of like developmental. And so Spence threw, like I said, 30 passes, 3 incompletions, and I got in 2-minute drill, and I think I had a completion, and I threw a pick. And he was just like, Spence just threw 30 passes, and you come in here and you throw 2, you throw a pick. Get out. And so he just kicked me out of practice. And
did you go home? Where'd you go?
No, I was on the sideline the rest of the night. And then he just told me, he's like, you throw picks, you don't play. So that's pretty much how practice was my freshman year. I was talking to him early. He was like, yeah, if they ask you about me, just refer to me as Dad. So, yeah, he's just a cool guy, like loves his family, loves his kids. And then so Shula was with us last year too. So it's not like we didn't have, like all of us was cool group, connected group with a QB.
So you don't mind being coached hard?
No.
That's how you grew up? Mm-hmm. Yeah? And do you respond to that kind of coaching?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. It's never going to be easy, and sometimes you need to hear it. You need to hear the bad, so you just know like what not to do. And so when something bad does happen, it's not like it affects you too much because you already know like what you did wrong and all that.
I like that.
Yeah, that was another there.
Yeah, that was good. Lenore's was good there. That was funny. But I think I think. I don't know. I have no idea how he's going to be as a head coach. He's obviously had success as a coordinator. But curious to see how Coach Logan does. But I want to talk. Yeah, for sure. They've got their media days next week. We haven't really talked about this, but La Tech's going to the Sun Belt. I don't know if you guys saw that. I know Trey, you probably did. Did you see that, DJ?
No, I did not see that.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Texas State's leaving, and they're replacing Texas State. So
okay,
it's a good get for them.
State going Pac-10?
Texas State, next year.
Yeah. No little something.
Yeah. The other thing was Kirby Smart, and certainly expectations high for Georgia this year. And he was asked about the Big Ten and them wanting to have more automatic qualifiers. Now, they have won back-to-back national titles, so you have to tread a little lightly, but I think it's safe to say that nobody in the SEC who's a head coach thinks the Big Ten schedules are nearly as difficult as what the SEC teams face every season. Here's Kirby.
Well, I think it's the selection process that comes about. You know, how are the teams going to be selected? The at-large teams, whether that's 5'11" or that's the AQ, and they still have some at-large, is who's selecting them and what are they going about to do it? I just don't feel like it's equitable or fair to say that the loss column is the only column that matters. I think then historically that's what we've looked at. I mean, when you looked at the rankings of who was at the brink of getting in, we only have a small sample size of the 12-team playoff, super small. But when you look at it, it's just, okay, well, how many losses do they have? You know, I mean, Rick,
take it the easy way.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Who are you taking neutral site? Indiana and Ole Miss, Indiana and Alabama, and Indiana and South Carolina. I would love to hear you on air tell me who you're picking.
I'm taking the SEC team every time.
Okay. Well, that inherently
on air. I said that on air.
That inherently for me, and I'm not picking on anybody. I want the best teams to be able to go in, and if that's 10 Big Ten teams, then that's what it should be. But they would argue there's going to be bias in that. I would argue history and NFL draft picks and attendance and all the things that go into picking the best players. I mean, go to the NFL teams and ask them who they think the best teams are and who they want to see play each other. They want to see each of these teams play each other.
I think that's safe to say.
Yep. Cut and dry.
Okay, there you go. Last thing here, and then I want to ask about the schedule today, but I saw a tweet from Pat Forty. Alabama offensive tackle Caden Proctor, who is 6'7", 360, says he owns 170 bottles of cologne. Oh. If you're a big guy, you can't stink. You got to be fresh. The narrative is that a big guy stinks. I don't know that that's the narrative. That's not the first thing I think of. But I will say, I don't care how much money you have. 170 bottles of cologne is just
that's aggressive,
ridiculous.
And it sounds like maybe the same one. He just doesn't want to run out. Can he not run to the store?
I don't know that he didn't say. He didn't indicate.
Surely
that.
not.
I'm guessing there's more than. Well, but I'm guessing there's more than one.
Like 12.
Okay, let's say that.
Okay,
whatever.
For sake of argument.
I mean, how much cologne are you putting on?
That's a lot.
You know, I'd rather have a guy stink a little bit than have way too much cologne on.
Just a small kind of like sit down stink.
Yeah.
You know, when it kind of
sit down stink.
Yeah.
Man smell.
Smelt that before,
I guess.
Like when a grandma sits down and she has that.
Whoa.
You know, sorry.
My grandma smelled like roses.
You know,
you are really nuts.
You know what I mean? Like older people have a.
Does anybody know? Who are you?
About my grandma. Love Grandma B. You know, rest in peace. You know, but when you go, I think, to your grandparents' house, they have a little different, like, if I were to go to someone's house, I could definitely be like, oh, that smells like Grandma B's house.
Wow.
Yeah, each house has their own unique smell.
But it's not a stink. But it's not a stink to it.
But you can tell if an older person lives there or a younger person lives there. It's not a stink. It's just a different smell.
You know, you really shouldn't talk about your grandmother or the dead, but if you do it both at the same time, then it cancels out. Good move.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, good work. Trey, what's on the schedule today before DJ gets us all canceled over here?
Yeah, so Mississippi State players are meeting in the main media room right now, and then later today you have Oklahoma and Florida on tap. So Brent Venables and Billy Napier, the two head coaches of Oklahoma and Florida, respectively.
Is this a put up or shut up year for Florida, or we feel like he's in decent shape now after last year?
I think, yeah, he needs to kind of repeat what happened last year and win football games. I mean, not only did he save his job in the month of November last year, he saved Scott Strickland, their AD's job as well, because he's the one that made the hire. So, what Florida did last year down the stretch gained them some more time, and obviously that's this year. Is he on that hot of a seat right now that he went into last year? I don't think so. But you start losing a couple of games, and the fire starts getting hotter.
Their schedule kind of blows. They do open with Long Island University, and no offense to Long Island, I did not know you had a football team.
Yeah, exactly.
You think? They might beat them by 100. I don't know anything about Long Island, but there's no.
In the swamp?
I'm guessing most of the kids that play at Long Island look like me. They're probably 5'9", Italian, and run like 5'4" 40s. I don't think that Long Island's going to stay within 100. South Florida's next at home. Then they go, but this is a tough one, man. At LSU, back-to-back at Miami. Then you get a bye week before you host Texas. Then you go to A&M. Then you get Mississippi State at home. Georgia at home, which is no cakewalk. At Kentucky. At Ole Miss back-to-back. Then Tennessee at home. And then Florida State, which should be vastly improved off of last year. So their schedule is quite the gauntlet.
Right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, the neutral game. But still, like
I got you. Yeah,
that's rough.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a rough schedule. Yeah,
maybe put them right behind Arkansas.
Good luck, Billy.
Yeah. Wow.
Tough. I bet Alabama A&M would beat Long Island by 3 touchdowns too, maybe 4 or 5. So I will say the opener's pretty easy at least. Yeah, it gets tough from there. That's rough, dude.
I didn't know.
And their non-con games are South Florida. I didn't either. South Florida, Florida State, and Miami. Outside of Long Island. Dude, good luck.
Yep.
Good luck. All right, Trey, good stuff. Appreciate it. We're going to hit a break. We're going to talk to Chuck in a minute. I mean, if he can win 8 or 9 with that schedule, forget about it.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing. All right, we're going to hit a break. 10:50. Thanks, Trey. Appreciate it. All right, good stuff from down at Media Days. We're going to head down there one more time today and talk to Tony Barnhart, Mr. College Football, in the 11 o'clock hour. And we've got more from Bath Makeover coming up in a moment. Stay tuned. You're in the zone on the Buzz Radio Network.
Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
It's Justin Aker for CertaPro Painters, and it is summertime. If you're looking for a project to be done at your house, then get them on board now. You can sign up for your free estimate, and you can get your project scheduled as well at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. I've had painters work in the past, and you don't get the kind of experience you get with CertaPro, where they're going to clean up after themselves, leave you with a great paint job, and they're going to do it all at an affordable price. For your home, for your business, CertaPro is the answer. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. So get them on your project now, again, at CertaPro.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. At the center of the new Vera C. Rubin Observatory in Chile is the world's largest digital camera, about the size of a small car with over 3 billion pixels. It promises mind-blowing pictures of the universe, kind of like David references in the 19th Psalm. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day, they pour forth speech. Night after night, they display knowledge. There is no speech or language where their voice is not heard. As you ponder your place in this vast universe, you will always be greeted with a warm, welcome to Doublebee's. Watch for Doublebee's specials each month on the things you need. Doublebee's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebee's.
Hey, what's up? It's Kramer for Drive Time Sports, and they're live at SEC Media Days Round 3 tomorrow. And, of course, Randy Rainwater and Mick Schaefer are bringing in Neil Atkinson for Bet Saracen. Trey Biddy from HogSports.com. Thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. And Bart Reed, thanks to Martin Orthopedics. We'll see you Wednesday afternoon right here on 103.7 The Buzz.
You're back in the zone. Sometimes it may feel like we don't care, but don't let that fool you. We can be pretty hard on ourselves.
What the are we doing, man? Wake the up! Mental mistakes all day.
Now, let's see if we can deliver a good show today.
We're back. Bath Makeover. Chuck's here. He's the sales manager here at Bath Makeover of Arkansas. It is the largest bathroom remodeling company in the state and soon to be in the world.
100%. Taking over the world one bathroom at a time.
How much harder does it make it when you've got satellite offices like you guys do now?
I travel a lot.
Okay.
I travel a lot.
That's not the worst, though.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I got to go up to Springfield, Missouri yesterday and do a little news segment up there and do the meeting with my team up there. And so
were you on KY3? Whatever. You don't even know. You do TV?
Yeah, it was TV. It was a
KY3.
No,
Make
it
up your own
was their
jokes.
channel 10. It was their channel 10.
It's KY3, the place to be. That's what they call it.
Where's that at?
It's in Springfield.
Okay.
KY3. I always say they've got the slickest newscast in America.
You're good.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, 60-60-60 deal. Talk to me.
100%. Yeah.
60-60-60 is 100. That sounds like the math in our opening song. 10% luck, 20% skill. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
No. We're giving 60% off of installation right now. We have some amazing 60-month financing. And, hey, you buy from us, we give you another $60 gift card. And I heard Justin talking about it earlier. Our $25 Starbucks for just having us out and giving a free estimate.
Nice.
Okay, we were talking about quotes versus estimates earlier. Talk to me.
Yeah, no, we give quotes. We do give quotes. An estimate's something like, hey, we're estimating this. There might be some hidden costs, but with our 1-year price lock guarantee, we're going to give you a quote that's good for a year.
I love that.
Yeah, I would say, at what point does it? Because what if you come across something that you couldn't see? That's going to be a little bit, hey, this is going to be a little bit more expensive. Does that happen?
It happens. We really do try to catch it on the front end.
Okay.
We have a master plumber here. I have a huge production team, which I'm very thankful for. Any issues like that, we team up with them. We go out there before we finalize any numbers.
Chuck, I saw a video yesterday, and again, you guys aren't into roofing, but it was a roof. I don't know where it was, but they were tearing the roof tiles up, and there were bats underneath it, dozens and dozens and dozens of bats. And every little row of tiles that they pulled up, more bats flying away. What's the weirdest stuff you guys have found in walls in a remodel?
Oh, raccoons, possums.
You're finding a body?
About to say a body?
Yet. Nobody's yet that I'm aware of.
That's good.
Nobody's yet that I'm aware of.
How about asbestos?
You know.
Probably not. How much commercial do you guys do?
We have started really growing the commercial side. We work with a lot of housing authorities here in Arkansas. It is something we are growing and concentrating on. Hotels, hospitals. If you got a bathroom, we got a solution.
Speaking of bathroom, Christian, what's our question today? What a perfect question for our location today.
Do you pee in the ocean or lake while swimming? Yes or no?
I would say 100% would say yes.
You'd be surprised. That's why I brought this up. I saw a story this week that says 70% of Americans pee in the ocean. The other 30% are liars.
Yes.
No, it says 92% of Americans have engaged in rude beach behavior, like setting up camp on top of other people. I can't stand that. 70% of beachgoers confess to going waist deep into the ocean to relieve themselves instead of finding a nearby bathroom. There are no nearby bathrooms. We're at the beach. 26% say they've dropped deuces. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, 70% say they pee in the ocean, though. And I'm like, it should be higher than that. Everybody I know does that.
Yeah.
I will say, unfortunately, I bet 70% of Americans pee in pools, too. And that's just straight up disgusting.
You can get out the pool.
I'm 100% against peeing in the pool and not putting your shopping cart back.
Speaking of dropping dumps,
this
came up the other day on a poll.
Quickly.
When you wipe,
do
you stand up or sit down?
I do a handstand. It's amazing. Follow me in the bathroom. I'll show you. It's incredible.
On Friday, April 11th of this year, I finished my first year driving a GV70 from Genesis of Conway. So, what's the big deal? It's this. It's the Craig O'Neill Anniversary Sale at Genesis of Conway. To celebrate 1 year of driving the 2024 GV70, you're invited to come in and learn how you can get a 2025 for as low as $497 a month. Yes, $497 a month. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
So Restaurant and Bar presents the one and only Bill Vickery when he joins Morning Mayhem each week. So Restaurant and Bar on Kavanaugh in the heart of Little Rock's historic Hillcrest neighborhood. Experience fine dining right in your backyard.
If you have a passion for adventure and unmatched quality, then head to Honda of North Little Rock for the best lineup of quality motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. They have Honda's best models and will find the perfect ride just for you. That's Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Ouachita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Sports talk and entertainment.
I can't understand the food in your mouth.
That'll put a smile on your face.
I'm being serious. I can't understand a word you're saying.
KABZ Little Rock.
The Trump administration is making more cuts, this time for programs meant to support small businesses. The USDA says the Regional Food Business Centers program is shutting down. Smaller farms and businesses depend on it for training and technical assistance. The administration says it's not, quote, financially sustainable. 4 of the program's 12 centers were closed effective immediately. Reportedly, the Delta Regional Food Business Center, which serves Arkansas and 4 other states, is one of those 4. The rest will remain open until next May. Razorbacks basketball coach John Calipari made the drive from Fayetteville to Little Rock yesterday. Coach Cal took some time away from practice to speak to the Rotary Club over at the Clinton Presidential Library. He shared lessons he's learned as a coach throughout the years, saying what he's discovered about leadership goes beyond the hardwood. Coach Cal believes it's crucial to create a culture of trust, discipline, and servant leadership, no matter if it's on the court or in the community. I'm Sinceri Tonsel from KRK4 Today for the Buzz Radio Network.
Are you still on the sidelines? Then it's time you suit up and get in the game. Download Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app, Bet Saracen, today.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A heat advisory is in effect this afternoon for heat index values reaching over 105. Actually, we'll have a high of 97. Plus, there is about a 10% chance of a shower or thunderstorm this afternoon and this evening. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
July is Shark Month at Gwatney Buick GMC. So if your ride is underwater, we're ready to take a bite out of your current payment. Sink your teeth into Sierra 1500 with up to $12,000 off MSRP.
You're going to need a bigger truck.
Shark, $10,000 off MSRP on Sierra 2500 HD. It's a feeding frenzy with Encore GX at just 0.9% and Terrain at $279 a month. Take the bait on Buick and Vista starting under $26,000.
So if you're on the hook for a big payment, let us take a bite out of it.
The most jawsome sale of the year. Don't be a hammerhead. Get to Shark Month at Gwatney Buick GMC. Taking a bite out of your current payment. 5700 Landers Road in North Little Rock. Gwatney Buick GMC.com. GMC. We are professional grade. Some vehicles require qualifying trade-in. All offers with approved credit. Stock numbers 31316, 31021, 31411. Terrain or low mileage leases.
It's high-flying and hard-hitting action in Hot Springs Saturday night at Oaklawn's Arena League Field at Bank OZK Arena. Arena football featuring your Hot Springs Wise Guys battling the Kansas City Goats. It's all indoors at Oaklawn's Arena League Field at Bank OZK Arena Saturday night at 8. Tickets available online only at HotSpringsWiseGuys.com. That's HotSpringsWiseGuys.com. Don't miss the action Saturday at 8 as your Hot Springs Wise Guys take on the Kansas City Goats.
106.7 Buzz 2 is your home for Arkansas Travs baseball. Hear every pitch, every crack of the bat on 106.7 Buzz 2. For the full calendar, go to Travs.com. It's the greatest game on dirt, and you can hear it all on 106.7 Buzz 2.
It's Justin Acri with Lorbeth from Kaufman by Design West and Lorbeth. I'm so excited about the upcoming months. We've got great holidays upon us, and at Kaufman by Design West, you have everything to get folks outside and celebrating.
We have grilling season coming up, so we've got big green eggs and tons of accessories, and then it's also outdoor season. So we've got lots of in-stock steel products, toolkits, coolers, travel cases.
And for those who want to do some home improvement, we've got power tools galore. You can find it all at Kaufman by Design West, 14900 Cantor Road, out west past Taylor Loop. They're also online at kaufmanlumber.com.
Welcome to Moe's. Hey guys, this is Brandon with Moe's Southwest Grill. We welcome you in for the freshest Tex-Mex you'll find outside of your own garden. Check us out on Moe Mondays, where we have bowls and burritos starting at $7.99. And remember, your kids always eat free with us on Sundays. Let Moe's cater your next event. Schedule online at Moe's.com. And while you're there, download our app for weekly specials. Stop by anytime, where you'll always get the freshest Tex-Mex, and you'll always hear us say, welcome to Moe's.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Matt Warden, Jamie Marsh, or Richard Yeager in Little Rock today.
Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville, designing in-ground custom pools since 1976. Your reliable source for a new in-ground custom pool. Luxury Pool and Spa is your pool and spa chemical super headquarters. Bringing a water sample and their trained professionals will ensure your levels are correct and safe. They carry Pentair pool equipment, and they are now an authorized Polywood dealer. Plenty of spas on the showroom floor by Hot Spring, Caldera, and Fantasy. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa. That's LuxuryPoolArkansas.com.
We got the big deals at the Big Rock. Got the big deals at the Big Rock.
Hey Arkansas, it's Terry Harrison at the Big Lot, where you'll find the biggest selection, the biggest savings, and now you'll find Big Steve Landers.
That's right, Arkansas. I'm back in the car business at the Big Lot. Don't be confused. The real Steve Landers deals are at Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
Come see me and Big Steve at the Big Lot, Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, Alco Road in Benton.
The Big Lot Benton.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise.
First Security Bank presents coverage of the 2025 SEC Media Days. Brought to you in part by Kaufman by Design West, UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Beechwood Hospitality, and Bet Saracen.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's never about who's not in your building. It's about who is in your building. And for us, you can lose a quarterback at a lot of different times, right? December transfer portal, spring transfer portal. You can lose one week one, first quarter of a ball game in your opener, and now you're on to number two, through injury, right? And so you got to have a next guy up mentality. And at the end of the day, having the right guys that want to be there, want to compete with their brothers that are inside of that locker room, building that connection, but also having the right guys in there. And at the end of the day, I'm really excited about who we have in there. The addition of Joey, who was already inside of that group, highly competitive guys that are smart, that have the physical traits to be successful. Teammates have grown to have great trust in those guys through the course of this offseason during the summer. And now it's about getting to training camp and going competing. And somebody's going to earn the opportunity to be our starting quarterback through that process.
It won't be Nico Iamaleava, I can tell you that much, as we welcome him back in for this second hour at Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Justin Acri, DJ Williams, Christian Weaver, the Wizard, back in the studio, and Chuck. the sales manager here at Bath Makeover, also hanging out with us today. And that was Josh Heupel off the top talking about the quarterback situation at Tennessee. And, of course, Joey Aguilar. Yeah. I'll know how to pronounce it if he's the starter. One of the guys in the mix. They've got a couple other dudes that are returning, too, that are also in the competition. Apparently it's still
in the mix.
An open situation.
It's not a good year.
Isn't it?
It's not good if you're still trying to figure out who your number one is.
Why?
You should know that by now.
Huh. There are a couple other. George McIntyre, who I hope wins the job because his name's way easier to say. And then the other kid's last name is Merklinger. Merklinger. What a name.
Aguilar, or however you say it, is he the guy who transferred from
App State?
UC. Oh, okay.
No, he was at UCLA. He was at UCLA and transferred to Tennessee.
Okay.
But he
never
didn't play
played a
UCLA.
snap. He never played a snap at UCLA. He was expected to be the starter.
And then Nico went to UCLA.
Gotcha.
They were like two ships passing in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Islands in the stream.
The knock on him comes in the turnover department, according to the story from RockyTopTalk.com. Yes, Terry, hope you're listening. I'm on RockyTopTalk.com. You happy? That's our CEO. Big Tennessee fan. Nobody's perfect. Anyway, 24 interceptions, 10 and 23, 14 and 24. So if you feel bad about the way that your boy Taylor Green turns it over, this guy was at App State turning it over 24 times in 2 games or 2 years. He'll have to clean that up. And hopefully a little more ball security made from Taylor this year. Not only
ball security.
Yes, but running it. All right, let's get to our red-white report, which will be basically we're looking forward to Thursday.
Okay.
The Red White Report is brought to you by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
The only thing that's really remotely Arkansas was Steve Sarkisian talking about the rivalry with the Hogs, so I guess we can play that back for those who missed it or just tuned in recently or wanted to hear it again. And even if you didn't, you're getting it. Here you go.
From a fan base perspective, especially the traditionalist fan base, they love the rivalry with Arkansas. And I think naturally when I took the job, I knew of a rivalry with OU. I knew of the rivalry with A&M. Made sense. I found out about the rivalry against Arkansas when they whooped our ass in the second game of my career when I got to Texas. So that rivalry got really good really fast for us. So we respect it. We honor it. It's a heck of a rivalry. It's a great game to be part of.
It is. They will play Texas A&M at the end of the season. Hopefully they get their song right at the end of the year for Texas. They will open at Ohio State in the Horseshoe. That is an 11 a.m. start on Fox Television. Should be a good one. Then they get San Jose State. I don't know how good the Aztecs are this year. Then they get UTEP, Sam Houston. And then they get into SEC play at Florida. Oklahoma at home. That's kind of an early one for the Red River, I guess. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. At Kentucky, at Mississippi State. Vanderbilt at home, at Georgia, Arkansas at home, and A&M at home. That's a pretty, I'm not going to call it soft, but it's a relatively favorable schedule for the second straight year for Texas. Welcome to the league. We'll do whatever you want. Let us bend over backwards for you because I feel like not enough people have done enough for you over the years. Texas. What a clown show. That's a pretty good schedule, don't you think?
It's not bad.
I mean, look at that versus Florida's.
Yeah.
With at Miami, at home against Texas, at A&M, at Ole Miss, Georgia at home. I mean, golly.
You think Miami? I think they're going to be a sleeper surpriser team this year.
I wouldn't be surprised
because of.
I can't be surprised.
Carson Beck?
Because of Beck. Yeah, I think now that he's got rid of his girl,
he's not with Cavender anymore.
I
Is
think
that what
he'll
you're
lock
saying?
in this year. Yeah, they had a big breakup via
TikTok. Think she was the?
I remember that.
Reason he didn't play well?
I mean, when he's mid season having a kind of okay season and we're doing TikTok dances and stuff, that ain't him.
By the way, the in-state we got next week Sunbelt. We got the UAC media days going on today, and that is the UAC United Athletic Conference. That's
okay.
UCA's.
Okay.
Number one by the coaches poll, Tarleton State, Abilene Christian 2. Eastern Kentucky 3, Southern Utah 4. I'm getting there. Central Arkansas 5. That's the lowest they've been picked in a preseason poll, and I can't tell you how long.
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know. Austin Peay 6, North Alabama, West Georgia, and Utah Tech, which Utah Tech has been not particularly great the last few years.
Staying on the red white, you did we say this yesterday? Fernando Carmona.
Did not. Oh, yeah. Should have thrown that in there. Sorry, I had that in my pile.
Yeah, I got you.
Fernando Carmona named to a preseason all
SEC team.
SEC.
First team.
Nice. He's the only one?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. They only did a first team, though, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Or this
was USA Today's all SEC.
Uh-huh.
Nussmeier, quarterback. Running backs, Jaden Ott from Oklahoma and Quintravion Wisner from Texas. Wide receivers, Cam Coleman from Auburn, Ryan Williams, Alabama. Ryan Williams.
He's
freak show.
All-American.
He is him?
Yeah.
Eli Stowers, the tight end from Vanderbilt. And yes, Fernando Carmona on the offensive line. Caden Proctor, we talked about, who likes Cologne a lot, was also named first-teamer.
Good for him.
Defensive line, no Arkansas. Linebackers, no Arkansas. DBs, no. Not even the punter.
Who's quarterback? Oh, you said Nussmeier.
Mm-hmm. That was a no-brainer, right?
Yeah. Right?
For me, it is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, no question. So we talked about it earlier today. We're going to have Tony Barnhart bottom of the hour. The schedule for today, Alabama, which already did their thing, or I guess they're in the midst of it now. Florida, Oklahoma, coming up a little bit later. Mississippi State's also in the morning session today. Tomorrow, it's Kentucky, Missouri early, Arkansas A&M late. So we talk about how Arkansas may feel disrespected because they're going on the last day and a lot of people clear out. What if you're A&M? You got some expectations. You're going to be preseason top 25.
You know, Fernando, I've been digging up a little research on him.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was a baller in high school. Basketball.
Really?
And slim. Like, I would have thought, I think he was a tight end as well. But he was throwing some off the backboard, dunking on people, catching bodies, great post moves. It kind of caught me off guard. It makes sense now why he's so athletic and moves so well in small spaces. But, yeah, he was a certified post player back in the day. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit.
How tall is he? Like 6'3", 6'4"?
I would
Carmona?
say 6'5".
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
All
right. And I would say he was probably then maybe 250 playing. He was
a
fit.
big load.
He was, and he was trimmed up.
Speaking of big loads, let's see here. TP in Little Rock says, TP. With Arkansas' schedule, don't think Sam Pittman will finish the year. Too many years of shuffling players, poor home performances, poor coaching decisions, and transfers from similar schools that don't belong in the SEC, smaller schools that don't belong in the SEC. I will be waiting on Sam in the tunnel after Game 6. Goodbye, Sam. Well, that's rude.
I don't think he gets fired in season.
I don't either.
If he does get
It'd have to go real wrong. From the 501, how does one sit down to wipe? Don't you have to stand and haunch a little? No, you can. You just I'm a leaner.
Stand and haunch a little?
Yeah.
Just sit down.
Don't stand up.
Yeah, I'm a leaner.
People do.
I'm a leaner.
Lean.
You lean to the left because you're
Lean
right-handed.
to the left.
Yeah.
Lean to the right. I should use my left hand a little more.
Oh, no. That'd be bad news.
I pee in the ocean 100% of the time, says this person from the 337 in Louisiana. I pee in the lake 100% of the time. I pee in the pool 0% of the time. You are a great American, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You are a great American. This person says TP is a dum-dum. TP, you can take that line down? From the 870, Long Island kids. This is, we were talking about Long Island because that's who Florida opens with. Long Island kids probably signed up for Theory of Football, and we're totally shocked to see they're actually playing football. That's a great point. Hey, Vinny, we're going to go to Florida first game? What's this about? I don't know, Chaz. We're not going to be in good shape, I'll tell you that much. Good morning, men. Is it just me or does DJ Cold read the Red White Report each time he does it? I swear it sounds like he says Red Right Report.
Red White Report.
He's saying it sounds like you say Red Right.
I probably drag those together. Red Right.
Does that make me an a-hole? Yes, you're an a-hole.
No, it's okay.
No, it's fine. Does Oaklawn have a spread for the Young Buck Producer Showdown yet? Says Nick Mick. Christian, when is that thing?
I don't know. Has it been released publicly?
When you're doing it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know?
I do. Or I'm supposed to.
You're supposed to know?
No, I meant like I know, but I don't know if it's been said
to announce it yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Christian
soon,
and Josh are going head-to-head. Okay, good. Is it this week?
It is not this week.
Okay. I know what it is, actually.
I thought it was the 28th.
It's before that. I can't stand up. It will smash everything, and you will be wiping all day. Okay, that's interesting. We are really getting into the thick of things here. Hey, Justin, get real, dude. I know you're very good at being a jerk at times. Your feedback from some of these text threads are absolutely rude. No wonder you're
wrong.
Did they
not
spell
liked
it wrong?
Very much. Take a chill pill before you answer some texts. You may not agree with some of the comments that come in. It's a debate, opinion type show. Your thoughts are not fact like you seem to think. What a jerk you are, sir. You cannot seem to find anyone who actually wants to work with you.
Oh, he's still going?
You're a real clown show.
Oh, I thought you were saying that to him.
No, he's sending this all to me.
Oh, man, that's
I
aggressive.
mean, if I cared what you thought, that would hurt my feelings, but I don't, and it doesn't. If we struggle with Arkansas State, do you think that'll be indicative of how the season will go? I don't know. Maybe Arkansas State's going to be really good. They do have a third-year starter at quarterback, and they got Rucker. Rucker could play at Arkansas right now, and he might be their best receiver. I'm just going to say it.
Okay.
He'd be one of their top 3.
No, they shouldn't. What should separate them are the size,
the boys,
and the depth.
Than the men.
Yes, it should separate. It is what it is. Not trying to just be disrespectful. Kind of like
Rucker's back, right? Isn't that who it is? One of their stud receivers
sure.
is back. I think it's Rucker.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's a freak. Rayner's good, too, though. Rayner's going to be a handful. He's hard to get.
It is.
I don't expect Arkansas to lose.
Is Malik Hornsby still there?
No.
Malik Hornsby.
Our backup, who used to be our quarterback?
I remember, but I don't know.
He was on the team last year.
Well, he ain't playing in front of Jalen Rayner. I know that. Unless they're moving wide
No,
receiver.
they moved him to receiver.
Okay, I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Check the roster.
How does Rucker even have eligibility?
I don't know. It seems like he's 35. I agree. He's a stud, though. If Taylor Green and the O-line are significantly improved, what are the chances the offense still struggles given so many new receivers? I think receiver, what's the old saying, right? The further away you are from the ball, the easier it is to learn it. I think the receivers will be fine. I mean, look at the guys that walked in last year and did fine, other than Broden couldn't catch a cold, but, he knew where to be most of the time.
I think under Bobby Petrino, you're always going to have receivers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that should be a worry.
DJ talked about, if you misstep 6 inches on a route in the pros, it might cut you. It's not quite that bad at Arkansas, but Coach Petrino is very precision-based when it comes to running routes, yeah?
Absolutely. There was one play against Texas. DB made a great break on the ball. But if you look at the tape, you look at Armstrong, who was a little bit more seasoned, understood how things went. He ran his hitch route. He started breaking down at 5, so he could be at 6. The receiver on the other side was about 7 to 8. Okay, what's 1 yard, DJ? It makes
1 yard, DJ?
It makes the difference between a catch and a pass breakup. And so little things like that as far as timing, especially on outside routes, I mean, that easily could have been an interception and not on the quarterback if the receiver runs the right depth. So these guys learning a new offense of understanding how to take a route maybe 2 yards deeper, depending if it's going to be cover 3 or cover 1. It changes a lot. But it takes time to understand that in a setting that is not practice, because things are moving. And, I know Coach Petrino, he wants the defense to look a specific way at practice, and it's going to be drawn up on a card because most of the time he is right.
Does he yell at the defense more for not doing what they're supposed to do?
It is unreal. Like if a DB makes a break on a ball and Coach Petrino will rip him a new one, and he's like, I saw the play develop. He's like, but that's not where you're supposed to be. Just be where the effing card tells you you're supposed to be. And so it was very hard for defensive guys sometimes, especially on the scout team. But it did shock us how often Coach Petrino was like, we were like, how does he know where they're going to be? He's impressive.
Yeah, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
What would
the reason it's
I'm sorry. What would Petrino have done with Jermichael Finley continuing to break his route?
They wouldn't be able to play with each other. There's no way. Just because I know J. Mike and he's so talented, you can't tell him nothing. He would have transferred and set out whatever time it would have been. I just don't see those two being very compatible.
The reason it's considered disrespectful to shake with your left hand is because in Muslim and other countries don't wipe with the same hand they eat with. What if they're left-handed? It's confusing. I've also questioned if the red-white report was it. Assuming Wright's Barbecue might have been the sponsor. No, they are not. That's actually UMS Ortho now. Kim says, haters gonna hate. Can't change them. Love you, Justin, DJ, and Christian. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
The morning show is throwing the date out there. Go figure. Well, it's the morning show's bit, so they can do whatever they want.
It's 23rd, so I've been told. Next
Do
Wednesday.
a leaner. That's next Wednesday, the same day you can go to see the Travelers play baseball for free, courtesy of Bath Makeover of Arkansas, the largest bath makeover company in all of the great state of Arkansas.
What time is this going down?
8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm yelling timber.
For me, anyway.
We're gonna make
for some of us.
I don't get here at 8. So.
From the 501, do a leaner on the first wipe and second wipe standing. Everybody has pee in the ocean or pool. That's too much.
Wait, everybody has what?
Peed in the ocean
What was
or
the last
pool.
part?
Peed in the pool. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You had before.
I'm not saying I've never peed in a pool.
yeah.
I just don't do it. You're great. Thank you from the 256. I have to go out of state to get good comments.
Nice.
Trey Biddy's been on record saying it's almost better to fire coach mid-season so we don't get a late start in recruiting. Well, what if he has a good year? Is losing by 10 to Texas a whooping? No, it's not.
No.
I like your comments. Don't listen to the haters. That guy standing to wipe has dingleberries on his floor. That's a weird place to put him. Christian, let's take our break. I may have one here. This is our Gwatney Chevrolet live fan feedback. The more pertinent question for Georgia head coach Kirby Smart is how many off the field arrests will Georgia football accrue in 25?
Got to have a couple of those guys, man.
They got
you need
a lot
couple
of them.
goons on your squad.
God. Rusty says DJ's so happy about winning the Mackey Award that he's using it as a doorstop. No doubt. That's about right. Yeah, that's it. That is right. All right, we are going to hit a break. So my son's wedding this last week, and I know there's probably a couple of you are like, I'm tired of hearing about your son's wedding. You know, the kids were doing all the line dances, including this one. And I'm like, there's so many of them. And I'm like, I don't know any of them. I don't know how to do anything. And I'm thinking, should I continue to go shun line dances as I have my whole life, or coordinated dances?
Yeah.
Or should I try to learn a couple so I can mix in with the kids when I'm at a next wedding?
I don't think you need to learn. You'll be all right.
No, you're fine.
Stand strong. Stand strong.
Do you, man?
But like a bunch of the ladies, like the older ladies,
firm.
get in there and do it. And by older, I mean my age.
Yeah.
Like they get in
They
there.
love them.
Yeah. I never, even like when I was a youngster and I'd be out trying to get phone numbers at the Cowboy, I just never got in on the line. I'm like, oh, line dance? I'll see myself
I'm
out.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you doing, though? You were in there?
Chatting.
Did you lean with it, rock with it?
Where? At the Cowboy?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I just waited till it was like a regular song where there wasn't a coordinated, line dance.
Are you doing dance moves or are you just moving?
Obviously, I'm doing dance moves. Occasionally, I'll break out a backspin.
The worm.
The worm was busted out.
Here we go.
My son was like, I was like, hey, can we get a picture? I want to get a picture with you real quick. He's like, Dad. He's like, no, I got to go get my buddy. He did the worm the last time this song played. I got to go find him. That is Parker. By the way, they're going on a dolphin excursion today in Cancun.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to be a lot of interesting. Yesterday there were a lot of I don't know what are those like what are the I don't know what the animals are. They're little four-legged things with long tails that run around down there.
Lemur?
I've seen them before. Maybe they are.
I don't
think
know.
they're lemurs
they
though.
look
I don't
like?
know.
They're not lemurs.
A four-legged animal with a tail. You're not really narrowing it down.
Dog, cat.
Well, they're everywhere. It's ubiquitous in Mexico. I'm sure people listening know what I'm talking about. I've seen them at a resort before.
Iguanas?
No. They're furry. They're mammals, but I don't know what they're called. And then he's got video of this snake in the weeds. He was excited about that. And then there's like gators right outside the resort.
Dang. Gotta be careful.
Yes. You have videos of gators.
Four-legged animal with a tail.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is on the other side of
Anteater.
the break. I bet I can look at it. No, it's not an
Don't
anteater.
Google it.
No, they look like little monkeys, but they're four-legged and they run on all fours. It's not a lemur though.
Kind of sounds like a lemur.
You sound like a lemur.
It does
It's
sound just
11:26.
like a lemur.
Tony Barnhart sounds like Tony Barnhart. He will join us on the other side of the break. We are at Bath Makeover of Arkansas, 60-60-60. Again, you want to find a better deal? Good luck. 60% off installation on a new bathtub or shower. 60-month financing options. $60 Visa gift card with a purchase. Come on. What are we doing? And just for a free in-home estimate, they're going to give you a $25 Starbucks gift card. How do you do? Lean with this. We're back after it.
Nasty, flash it, don't flex with it. Do it how you wanna, slow it up. Do the matrix, play with it, straight hit it.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on The Zone by Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville.
This is Sports Center.
USA Today released some of their preseason honors and predictions yesterday afternoon, and one Razorback made the cut for All-SEC. Offensive lineman Fernando Carmona earned preseason All-SEC first-team honors. USA Today also predicted the order of finish for the upcoming season. According to them, Arkansas will finish 13th in the SEC, ahead of Vanderbilt, Kentucky, and Mississippi State, who was in last place. 15 USA Today writers voted on this, and Texas received 12 of the votes to finish in first place. Alabama, Georgia, and Oklahoma were the only other teams to receive a vote. And SEC Media Days continues today. Stay tuned to the Buzz for updates thanks to First Security Bank, Bet Saracen, UAMS Ortho, Beechwood Hospitality, and Kaufman by Design. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
It's the summer of 1,000 engagements, and it's going on at Robert Irwin Jewelers right now. This summer, buy your diamond engagement ring, and you're going to get free diamond jewelry. Save up to 40% off during the summer of 1,000 engagement sale going on right now at Robert Irwin Jewelers.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Wednesday on Out of Bounds, we'll head live to Atlanta for SEC Media Day. Check in with Trey Schapp and the gang. Get the very latest on all the teams down at SEC Media Days and get ready for Arkansas on Thursday. Plus, we'll recap the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. It'll be a fun day Thursday on Out of Bounds. Join us from 1 to 4.
Welcome to Moe's. Hey guys, this is Brandon with Moe's Southwest Grill. We welcome you in for the freshest Tex-Mex you'll find outside of your own garden. Check us out on Mo Mondays, where we have bowls and burritos starting at $7.99. And remember, your kids always eat free with us on Sundays. Let Moe's cater your next event. Schedule online at Moe's.com. And while you're there, download our app for weekly specials. Stop by anytime, where you'll always get the freshest Tex-Mex, and you'll always hear us say, "Welcome to Moe's."
On Friday, April 11th of this year, I finished my first year driving a GV70 from Genesis of Conway. So, what's the big deal? It's this. It's the Craig O'Neill Anniversary Sale at Genesis of Conway. To celebrate 1 year of driving the 2024 GV70, you're invited to come in and learn how you can get a 2025 for as low as $497 a month. Yes, $497 a month. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
So Restaurant and Bar is open under new management. Original chef Joseph Salguero is back with a unique menu. So Restaurant and Bar has been around since 2006 in the heart of Little Rock's historic Hillcrest neighborhood on Kavanaugh Boulevard. Experience fine dining right in your backyard. They offer 3 separate event spaces or the ability to rent out the restaurant for any type of event or party, plus multiple catering options. View their menu, make reservations, or rent their event space at SoRestaurantAR.com. SoRestaurantAR.com. Tap Time with Bryce Nall and Scott Parton, presented by New Province Brewing, returns this Thursday at 7. Tap Time is Little Rock's premier radio show for beer lovers by beer lovers. Tap Time Thursday from 7 till 8 on 103.7 The Buzz, live from the Edwards Food Giant Studios.
Welcome back in the zone with Justin Acri and DJ Williams in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio.
I don't mind. It is 11:30. You're in the zone. And we are going to get, there he is. Oh, my God, Tony Barnhart's already on. He's sitting down there at Media Days. You want to introduce him properly? Hey, look at him waving at us from all the way in Atlanta. I love that. Can he see me? I can see him. Yeah. Chris, you want to line him up? Or you just want to bring him on?
First Security Bank presents coverage of the 2025 SEC Media Days. Brought to you in part by Kaufman by Design West, UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Beechwood Hospitality, and Bet Saracen.
Tony, thank you for joining us. This is your third Buzz show this week, I believe. Are you sick of us yet?
No, I love you guys. You know that. All my friends
thank you so much.
Little Rock, Fayetteville. Say hello to the great Wally Hall for me when you see him.
I will for sure. So we were talking earlier about how, other than them playing the wrong song for Texas, there hasn't been anything real earth-shattering that has come out of SEC Media Day so far. What's your take on that?
Wasn't that classic? I mean, that's awesome. That's totally awesome. No, I think what we're learning is kind of what I thought going in that the SEC is going to be pretty much the way it was last year. Last year they had a lot of really good teams and no great teams. I think that will be the case this year. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's going to be a really good year, and a lot of teams are going to get to November and saying, "Hey, we're still in this thing," and that's one of the benefits of the 12-team playoff. Every game in November is going to mean something. If you don't believe it, ask Alabama. So
no doubt about that. That's exactly right. I don't want to say their schedule's soft because there's no such thing really in the SEC,
right.
But it seems like Texas has gotten pretty good benefit in their first couple of years. I don't know if they worked that out in their agreement with the league when they joined, but they have gotten some pretty favorable schedules out of the gate, it seems like.
Out of the gate, good, but they got to go. Remember, they got to go to Athens in November, and so that will be
that's true.
An interesting time. But yeah, listen, there are no, as you said, there are no easy schedules in this league. Some are tougher than others, and some, submit to you Exhibit A the University of Florida Gators and look at their schedule, which is brutal for the second year in a row.
Yeah.
So.
Tony, I'm 5'9", about 200 pounds. How many guys on Long Island University do you think look like me? And did you know they had a football team?
I didn't know they had a football team. That was news to me. Bless their hearts. Yeah, that's you had to search far and wide to get that one. But I think which is another reason we should go to 9 conference games, and that way you're going to play at least one Power 4 game, and then if you want to play Long Island, we'll give you one slot to do that. But that was all news to me about Long Island.
Well, they're also playing Miami and Florida State, so I'd say it's evening out pretty good for Florida.
Yeah,
they got a tough schedule across the board.
I would say so. Yeah, no question.
What do you think of Arkansas in general, and what's their ceiling for you? And I don't even want to ask what their floor is because I think we can all kind of guess on that one.
Right. Well, it's a big year for Sam Pittman. I think we all know that. You can't go 4-8. You just can't. I really, really like Sam Pittman. My wife loves Sam Pittman. She met him 2 years ago down in Destin at the SEC meetings. He said, I really like him. So we all love Sam Pittman, and I hope he does well.
Yep.
But people forget is what an incredible job. I got to give it to him. My man Bobby Petrino did an incredible job last year with Taylor Green. Just they were just an incredible offense, and so I think that they're gonna improve on 4-8. They're just going to. That's going to happen. But it's going to be interesting to see where they are when all is said and done, because I think the pieces are in place. You just got to win the close ones.
So there are a couple of obvious ones. Give me a riser you think that maybe is a little bit back in the pack that you think might be in the mix by the end of the season.
My dark horse is LSU.
Okay.
People wonder whether or not, but 2 years ago, LSU was not bad on defense. They were awful on defense. They improved slightly last year, and I'm told they're going to improve some more this year. I talked to Brian Kelley, and he's trying to convince me that this is the best squad he's ever had. And so I like that. Now, other than the fact they have to open at Clemson, I think that is going to be difficult. But they're really my dark horse pick.
It's the best team he's had at LSU or the best team he's had, period?
He told me it was the best team he's had, the best roster. Always understand that's coach speak. They're the best roster they had. Obviously, when he was at Notre Dame, they went 12-0 and played they were outmatched by Alabama for the national championship. But he likes this team a lot. And there's a lot to like. They got an NFL quarterback. You don't have that many quarterbacks threw for 4,000 yards last year, and they got one of them.
What do you think is getting back to Taylor Green? What do you think? Where are his steps to be made? We were talking about turnovers, I guess, a few fumbles for him last year. I think 9 picks. What do you want to see from him in the second year under Bobby Petrino? And how much more do you expect from him this year?
Well, always with the quarterback, you just touched on it. You have to protect the football. You can't give them the ball in field positions. You're doing a great disservice to your team. And so, you knew he would get better under Petrino. And Petrino has shown throughout his career a mobile quarterback with a pretty good arm. He knows what to do. And so I think he'll take another step forward. I really do.
Talking to Tony Barnhart live at SEC Media Days. If you're just tuning in, I want to ask you about the Dodd Trophy, which I know you are supportive of, involved in. I don't know to what extent. Trey was telling me that that's something that's near and dear to your heart, but named for the legendary Georgia Tech coach Bobby Dodd. But how does this one? David Basil's got 1 million awards that he's involved in, so this is one that he does not touch. So tell me about it.
Basil's involved in everything. I mean, no, the Bobby Dodd Coach of the Year award is there's a lot of great Coach of the Year awards, a lot of great ones. Bear Bryant, on and on and on. Bobby Dodd Coach of the Year award, the Dodd Trophy, is different in this regard. It's not just wins on the field. It's what do you do from a community service standpoint? How are your players involved in the community? What are they doing academically, and all those things. I give you an example. We, when we made our selection, we were looking for somebody a little different who's a more well-rounded coach, and we picked Marcus Freeman, head coach at Notre Dame. And we were very happy with that choice. One of the things we do with the Bobby Dodd Coach of the Year is we don't have a banquet and say, hey, you come to us and we'll throw a banquet here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we'll give you your trophy then. No, we took a 15-person delegation to South Bend, Indiana, and had the event at Notre Dame where he could do it in front of his staff, in front of his family, in front of the academic community. And so that's one of the things we think our award distinguishes. I've been on the Bobby Dodd Foundation for 15 years, and I get asked to do a lot of these things, and there's only a handful I lend my name to, and that's one of them.
And 7 years ago, the aforementioned Brian Kelley was your winner when he was at Notre Dame. Interesting.
Right.
Maybe he can repeat. How many repeat winners have you guys had?
I think it's three. I think it's Vince Dooley and Joe Paterno and the last coach. Yeah.
Okay. Mike Norvell won a couple years ago. Florida State's got a big step forward to take, I guess, after a really great year, a really terrible year. And so I know the expectations are high there. And, of course, we were just talking about Florida. They get them at the end of the season. But who do you like outside the conference?
I think my friends who are a lot smarter than me tell me, we've always discounted Penn State, that they'll get to the finish line and not finish. But with Drew Aller coming back at quarterback, and they think they've got the roster that they need, Penn State may be the team to watch. Look, guys, it's going to be an SEC Big Ten national championship, because that's what it's going to be, and it could. Okay. Penn State seems to be the likely contender coming out of there, and I like Texas on the other side.
So, what do you think of the Texas Ohio at a game like that? I'm trying to think of last year, or 1-3, whatever it's going to end up being in the first game, like that, and especially a true road game like that.
Sorry, I'm going to have to get you. We were breaking up down here. Ask me that question again.
Sorry, talk about Texas, Ohio State. A true road game for Texas out of the gate, and I'm trying to think when the last time we had a true 1-2, 1-3.
Oh, I know this.
How important is it?
What a great way to open the season. I mean, absolutely. Yeah. And the thing about it is, that's why you play these big blockbuster non-conference games the first week of the season. Because, first of all, if you lose, you got plenty of time to come back. And the fact that you played the game, trust me, when you get to the end of the year and the second selection committee is wading through all of these numbers and all that, they're going to say, well, man, they went on the road. They didn't beat Ohio State, but they went on the road and played them. And it's not a win, but it's pretty doggone. It's about half a win, just that you had the courage to play the game. So I think these games are really. I mean, Florida State, Alabama. That's a great one, and I think we'll keep seeing these games. Even if we have a 9-game conference schedule, I still think there's room for these games.
Trying to make sure we're reset here. I think we had a little tech issue there. Tony Barnhart joining us. I got another question here. That handsome devil you see across from me here is DJ Williams, former Razorback tight end and Mackey Award winner.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Yes. Yeah. How are you? Welcome to the party. DJ's not sold on Arch Manning at quarterback, and we obviously do not have much of a college sample size on him, Tony. What do you expect from him, and what's he got to do for Texas to get or to be in the mix, I guess, at the end of the season? Certainly going to get a big test out of the gate.
Well, no pressure on Arch Manning right now. I mean, all he's got to do is uphold the family name, lead Texas to a national championship, win the Heisman Trophy, win the Southeastern Conference Championship. So really, there's no pressure on him whatsoever. No, look, he's very, very talented. And he got all those. I was at that media gaggle yesterday talking to him, and first of all, he's a very pleasant young man. He's smart. He was bantering back and forth with the media, cracking jokes as they were cracking jokes on him. So you got, because listen, this is no big deal to him. He's grown up in the family business. He has a grandfather who is arguably one of the top 5 players that's ever played in the SEC, 2 Super Bowl uncles. He knows what the drill is, and he's not going to be intimidated by a huge media gaggle. He's not. I think he's going to do well. Now he's got to prove it, okay? But he's got all the elements are there, and there'll be some pressure going into the Ohio State game. But man, how many people are going to watch that game? Wow,
it's gonna be so good. Talking to Tony Barnhart again if you're just tuning in live from Atlanta, SEC Media Days. Last thing was I was curious what camp you're in on the playoff, Tony. Are you pro 12? You like it where it is? You want to go to 16? Beyond that, you want to go back to 4? What do you like?
I want to go to 16. I mean, you've got the dates set aside in the current schedule. You don't need 4 teams with byes. Put them in the field, and have 8. How about this? 16 teams, 8 home games would be your first round. Now, the feedback that we got on the home games last year was great. It was an incredible spectacle to have a playoff game on your stadium and knowing that if you won, you get to keep playing. That's the great thing about the playoff. I told somebody this morning. They said, what's the best thing about the playoffs? I said, it's simple. Now, if you won the Orange Bowl, they'd bring a big old bowl of oranges out there and you'd hold it. Holly Rowe would say something nice to you, but then it's over. You go home. Now, if you win the Orange Bowl, all those things still happen, but you get to keep playing. And I think the survive and advance stuff is people love tournaments. That's why the basketball tournament is so popular. You survive and advance. And I am all for 16. I'm all that, and I want to go the 5-11 route. Okay, don't Big Ten. Nobody's listening to you on this idea of 4 automatic bids before you've even played a game. What do they say in politics, guys?
Yeah.
I don't like the optics of that. The optics of that are pretty darn bad.
Yeah.
And, the Big Ten's trying to make these excuses while they ought to do it that way. I know. No, they need to wise up and get with the program, and let's get this thing done. I'm tired. First of all, I'm tired of writing about it, and I think everybody's tired of writing about it.
Yeah. I'm 1,000% on board with the factor of the home field. It just creates such an incredible energy, and that was, even though the games weren't necessarily overly competitive in most cases in those, I think that's where it's at, and I loved it. I think it's, and then, hey, look, I mean, let's make that an advantage, right? A huge advantage to be one of those top 8 seeds if you can get to 16.
Well,
if I may circle back around to the
right.
Yeah. No, I mean,
circle back around to the
you're paying for that first round game. So
yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, Arch Manning. I'm stuck on that.
Okay, you are stuck on
that.
Because
I know when it comes to all this media stuff, that's nothing to him. But in your opinion, do you think this year he'll be a top 3 quarterback in the conference? I mean, he'll handle the media just fine. But as far as talent is concerned, you think we've seen enough yet to be sold on him being the guy?
We haven't seen enough yet. I'll agree with that. But what I know about him, he is more of all those great relatives who played football. He's more like his grandfather Archie in the sense he combines speed and power and the ability to move the chains. And so will he be a top 3 quarterback? Yeah, he'll be a top 3 quarterback.
Ooh. Tony, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it. And we have got to take a break. Thanks for spending some time with us today. And I'd like to put my vote in for Sam Pittman for the Dodd Trophy right now. Keep an eye on the performance. So, and your wife's already on board with it, right? So, I mean, I guess we're in good shape.
Absolutely,
got a good lead on that.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
guys.
I appreciate that. Tony, enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks, man. All right, got to hit a break, 11:46. We're back in a second. Cary Maddox joining us from Maumelle Country Club. He just texted me. He's like, hello.
Let's get there.
We're coming, baby. Yeah. Maumelle Classics this weekend. There are 2 big amateur events in the state of Arkansas happening simultaneously, and we have the Open Championship.
Ooh.
And we got that clip from Scotty Scheffler I want to play for you a little bit later, and by me I mean Christian. Let's take a break. We're back in a second. We are at Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Much more coming up here. 60-60-60 deal is underway. Go to bathmakeoverar.com for more information, and don't forget, still a few spots left if you want to join our friends here at the Travelers game next Wednesday for absolutely free. bathmakeoverar.com/RSVP.
Justin Acri with Lorbeth from Kaufman by Design West and Lorbeth. I'm so excited about the upcoming months. We've got great holidays upon us, and at Kaufman by Design West, you have everything to get folks outside and celebrating.
We have grilling season coming up, so we've got baked green eggs and tons of accessories, and then it's also outdoor season. So we've got lots of in-stock steel products, toolkits, coolers, travel cases.
And for those who want to do some home improvement, we've got power tools galore. You can find it all at Kaufman by Design West, 14900 Cantor Road, out west past Taylor Loop. They're also online at kaufmanlumber.com.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bell & Sword. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golf wear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bell & Sword for your spring and summer items, and you'll look fantastic. Bell & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive your choice of a free 3,500 PSI pressure washer or inverter 2,200 watt generator. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry, supplies are limited and offer ends July 31st. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pond Street in Cabot, and find them on Facebook.
We got the big deals at the Big Rock. Got the big deals at the Big Rock.
Hey Arkansas, it's Terry Harrison at the Big Lot, where you'll find the biggest selection, the biggest savings, and now you'll find Big Steve Landers.
That's right, Arkansas. I'm back in the car business at the Big Lot. Don't be confused. The real Steve Landers deals are at Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram.
Come see me and Big Steve at the Big Lot. Chris Crane Dodge Jeep Ram, Alco Road in Benton.
The Big Lot Benton.
It's Justin Acri for CertaPro Painters, and I highly recommend the folks at CertaPro for your next project, whether it's for your home or your business. Interior or exterior, doesn't matter. They always go the extra mile. They painted the exterior of my home before, and what impressed me the most was the attention to detail. They notice a few boards that need minor repairs before they paint them. They will take care of that as well and save you headaches later on. Schedules fill up fast, so get on the schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate now at CertaPro.com.
Serious injuries happen every day.
If it happens to you, don't wait. Dial 8.
Dial 8 for Rainwater Holton Sexton.
888-8888.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
We've got you covered, Arkansas.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob. Arkansas broadcast legend Craig O'Neill joins Morning Mayhem each week, presented by Petit Jean Meats, locally owned and operated for 4 generations. With Petit Jean Meats, people always know where their meat is coming from, made right here in Arkansas.
Peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and chocolate, peanut butter and apples. Oh, you get the point. Peanut butter goes good with everything. But you know what else goes good together as well? Justin Acri and DJ Williams in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio. Now, let's get back into the show.
I can't fool myself. I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy.
On a little bit more here in just a second. We got Cary Maddox on the Jim's Razorback Pizza Hotline, though, to talk about the upcoming Maumelle Classic, which is this very weekend. It is the 50th. 50th? Is that right, Cary?
5-0.
5-0. Okay. And it's brought to you by our friends at Metro Appliances and More, and it starts out with a shootout on Thursday, and it is the Eddie Craven Classic Shootout. Now, I've heard some pretty impressive performances that have come out of this over the years. This is a 9-hole event, correct, on the shootout?
We play a 4-hole rotation, 10, 11, 16, and 17, and just kind of we have 10 guys and eliminate down to the final winner, eliminating 1 per hole.
Okay.
The field's based on past champions, past shootout champions, runner-up in the Classic. There's our club champions, senior club champions. Over the years, that's how we've developed this field. But it's a fun way to kick it off. Lots of food. Metro puts a tent out there with some good food and drinks, and we just have a big time out there on the back nine.
A lot of different divisions. I know Pat Bradley has threatened to play in this in the past. I don't think he ever actually signed up or showed up, but you do have a number of divisions. I don't think there's no hacks division. I'm looking through the list here, but it is a little bit of something for everybody. You get all kinds of different, probably levels of folks, certainly different ages for folks.
Yeah, basically, all of them are very good players, single digits, low handicaps, a lot of plus handicaps. It's a great field we have, but we have legends 70 and older, super senior 60 and older, seniors 50 and older. The ASGA lowered the mid-amateur age to match up with the United States Golf Association, so it's 25 and older. And then, of course, we have our open division that anybody can play in, which is there's a lot of Stafford Graysheld is on there. Trey Schapp representing some of the older guys, but it's a lot of younger guys, college players that come in to play. So it's a strong field this year again, though.
What does the course play when you guys have it set up for the Classic, distance-wise?
As far as the length?
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll play it. We won't play it all the way back like every day. I mean, it'll be playing over 7,200 yards probably every day. We vary the par threes. We have such good par threes out here. I don't want to always stick them on the back. So wherever we put the whole location on those, we'll adjust. And then we'll always like to play one of our holes up as a drivable par 4. That's been fun. But for the most part, it's going to play 72, 7,300. It'll play long.
What's the tips for what's the hole I'm trying to think of? It's a par 3. It's relatively long. Lot number 8. Oh, 17. What's the longest you can get? 17?
220. 220.
Okay, that's too much.
Basically carry over water. You got the river on the right and 2 big bunkers in front. Yeah, that's a good hole.
Those dudes are hitting like 5 irons in there. It's ridiculous. I know the event is sold out. There is a wait list. You can sign up at maumellcc.com, but there's also an opportunity to come out and be a part of it as a spectator or as a volunteer, yes? How do people get involved in that?
Yes, so we have our membership really gets involved, and we have other people that aren't members come out and watch and help out in any way they can. One kind of point we're making this year is where we need help on is spotters. The rough is pretty challenging right now to play, not only find your ball, but play out of. So hopefully we can help pace the play and have some spotters out there to help with that. So it is we always use some help.
You guys are one of 2 major events going on in the state this weekend. Does the Southern Am impact at all? You're what you guys are doing, or the field you guys got? I know you sold out or filled up rather pretty quickly. But I guess, is it a big deal, or does it matter? Or you guys try to avoid each other normally, or how'd that work out?
Yeah, it does. It'll take a few of our players. Some of them tried to qualify, and some did, some didn't, whatever. So that helps. They're in our event now because if there is a cut, I think that one runs till Wednesday, Thursday, and there's a cut. Ours going to start till Friday, but we don't have anybody in that situation this year. We've done that in the past where we've tried to help guys out, but it will take a few of our players. I was a little concerned at that, but looking at our numbers, I don't think it did.
No, obviously not. Talking to Cary Maddox again, pro over at Maumelle Country Club, Maumelle Classic this weekend. Get more information at maumellcc.com. Open Championship across the pond over in Ireland at Royal Portrush, which was won by an Irishman. I think the last time they played there was Shane Lowry. What do you get a feeling about? You get a feeling about this week and who you like over there?
I was every year our Classic falls on the same week. I haven't really gotten into the Open in I don't know how many years because the Classic is always on that weekend. But it is. We're always trying to find.
Cary, it's on at 3 a.m. You can get up early and watch theirs before you start.
Yeah, I'm usually trying to get whatever sleep I can in between days here.
Yeah.
But the good thing is we can watch on our phone. I try to keep up. I want to see Tommy Fleetwood win one big. Hopefully he can keep it together and get his putter going because he certainly can hit it well. So he's one I would like to see. Other than the usual, I just want to see it be close. I don't want to see somebody run away with it. I want to see some good golf and just have a good finish, I guess.
We're going to hear from Scotty Scheffler in the next hour. He talked at length yesterday about sort of the mentality of winning and putting things in perspective. I thought it was really interesting. But in addition to that, his finishes of late have been insane. Of course, he's the number 1 player in the world for a reason. But I think I read yesterday, the stat? I think he's had 10 top 8 finishes in a row, which is just the picture of consistency. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what he's doing. And it's fun to watch. I've grown to like him and pull for him. And, I don't know that he can ever get the Jack or Tiger's numbers, but he's sure trying hard and doing well at it.
Best of luck this weekend. I'm going to come check the course out today, just doing my due diligence, Cary. So you may find a couple of top flight X-outs in the rough that don't belong to any of your golfers. So just a heads up.
Yeah, I want to see you play those tournament tees back there, the black tee today. See how you do.
I would shoot probably 130, maybe more. Maybe I'll do it for fun, just for the conversation tomorrow.
Yeah.
Although I might not be done by tomorrow if I play the tips today. So, all right, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Cary. Thanks for all the good things you guys are doing. And I was happy to hear from a non-member in Wes Moore that played out there this weekend. Had lots of praise for the way you guys have got the course set up right now, doing a great job. And tip the cap to the super and the staff out there. You guys are doing an awesome job. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you having me. Take care.
All right, brother. It's Cary Maddox over at Maumelle Country Club. We're back here at Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Stick around. We are going to be here for some time. And by some time, I mean 1 more hour. The good news is this deal goes on, the 60-60-60 sale, all the way through, Ron.
We'll run this until September.
Until September. But I would encourage you to get on the schedule ASAP. I mean, who doesn't want your gift card now? If you're going to get the job done anyway, you might as well get that gift card now. Hello? What are we doing?
Fried green tomato salad is back and better than ever at Eat My Catfish. It'll only be here for a limited time, so stop by or order online from any of our 7 Eat My Catfish locations to try this delicious fan favorite today. Eat fresh, eat local, Eat My Catfish.
Morning Mayhem wants to know, is it fact or is it crap? Listen each week for your chance to play, presented by Arkansas Municipal Equipment and 270 Grill in Poen. Arkansas Municipal Equipment, check them out at amctrucks.com.
On Friday, April 11th of this year, I finished my first year driving a GV70 from Genesis of Conway. So, what's the big deal? It's this. It's the Craig O'Neill Anniversary Sale at Genesis of Conway. To celebrate 1 year of driving the 2024 GV70, you're invited to come in and learn how you can get a 2025 for as low as $497 a month. Yes, $497 a month. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
This Friday, join Randy Rainwater and Drive Time Sports at the all-new and improved Sonic Drive-In on BB Caps in Searcy. Drive Time Sports, Friday in Searcy on 103.7 The Buzz.
World champion of what?
103.7 The Buzz, your world champions of sports radio.
Don't get me wrong.
KABZ Little Rock.
An Arkansas man accused of kidnapping a pregnant teen from Wisconsin is pleading not guilty. Gary Day is charged with child abduction and child enticement. Police say he kidnapped a teen whom he got pregnant, then went on the run for 2 months. They were eventually found in Nebraska. Day is set to go to trial in Wisconsin in October. He'll remain in jail until then. He could face up to 80 years in prison if he's convicted. The Little Rock School District is laying out its plans to comply with the state's bell-to-bell no-cell act. Legislation passed this year requires schools to ban smartphones and other personal electronics. The LRSD is launching a Sealed for Success campaign to align with the policy. Middle and high school students will store their phones in what's called a yonder pouch during the day. Wireless headphones and Bluetooth devices will not be permitted. Elementary students will not have to use the pouches. If they do have a phone, it has to stay hidden during school hours. I'm Sincere Tonsel with KRK4 Today for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Mostly sunny to partly cloudy today and really hot. A high of 97 degrees. Heat index values over 105, so a heat advisory is in effect for the afternoon. Plus, late this afternoon and early this evening, a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
It's high-flying and hard-hitting action in Hot Springs Saturday night at Oaklawn's Arena League Field at Bank OZK Arena. Arena football featuring your Hot Springs Wise Guys battling the Kansas City Goats. It's all indoors at Oaklawn's Arena League Field at Bank OZK Arena Saturday night at 8. Tickets available online only at HotSpringsWiseGuys.com. That's HotSpringsWiseGuys.com. Don't miss the action Saturday at 8 as your Hot Springs Wise Guys take on the Kansas City Goats.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey everybody, it's Howie at Robert Owen Jewelers, and we've got the lowest prices on natural loose diamonds in Memphis. Come check out our selection of GIA natural loose diamonds. During the Summer of 1,000 engagement sale, save up to 40% off. Robert Owen Jewelers, 5 locations, or online at rijewelers.com.
You know, I couldn't stop talking about it to my family and friends. My knees are my trouble spot. But for me to tell them now that I'm doing so much better, they were amazed, and I've been amazed.
QC Kinetics Cellular Therapies. Yes, it is amazing how these non-surgical treatments deliver joint pain relief for patients like Dr. Eric Williams, a successful chiropractor.
Each week, I just started noticing that I could sleep and not have pain. I could play pickleball. I could do a CrossFit exercise routine.
QC Kinetics revitalizes your joints so you can move again without the pain pills or invasive surgery.
You know, I'm 60 years old and I want to stay competitive as long as I can. And QC has allowed me to do that. They did me right and really made a difference in my life.
Book your free consultation with QC Kinetics today and experience the difference for yourself.
I like to go, move, move, move.
QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-222-8440. That's 501-222-8440. 501-222-8440.
At the Bet Saracen Sportsbook app, we realize lots of you have thought about opening an account, but you just haven't made that move yet. Well, now's the time with our new player offer. It's easy. You just sign up, use the code WELCOME, deposit at least $25, place a $25 bet, and that's it. Once that bet settles, you'll have $125 in free bets ready to go. Bet Saracen, the most popular sportsbook app in the state. Download it today on all your devices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
50 years of the open road. The motorcycle that launched a feeling is back. Honda of Russellville is celebrating with the 2025 50th anniversary Honda Goldwing, a legend reborn for the next generation of riders, because it's always been about the journey, not just the destination. Ride into the future with a Goldwing or Goldwing Trike in stock now at Honda of Russellville. Find us on Facebook or visit hondaofrussellville.com.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. If you've traveled in the Netherlands, you've likely seen windmills, canals, excellent cheeses, and delicious stroopwafels. But you might have seen the Dutch flag with a backpack at the end of the flagpole. Why? Around this time of year, high school students receive the word of how their exams have gone and whether they graduated or not. So the flag in a bag sends the message of success, a cracking good custom. Another good custom is we all scream for ice cream. Double B's will help you beat the dog days of summer with an array of frozen treats, from Mr. B's dip flavors in Cabot and Clinton and everything under the sun everywhere else. Double B's, your one-stop summer stop where you gas it, grab it, and go for ice cream. That's Double B's.
Southern Bank presents Family Feud on 103.7 The Buzz. Tune in to Morning Mayhem on Tuesday mornings for your chance to play with Justin Moore, David, and Roger. Family Feud on Morning Mayhem brought to you by Southern Bank. Bankwithsouthern.com.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
Leave it. I think we're at Bath Makeover of Arkansas. You're out of your mind. Are you okay?
I'm locked in now.
Stretch out.
Needed that.
Get it together. Woo. Get it right.
Long day.
Is it?
Already.
Not for me. I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I slept in an extra 15 minutes today.
Dang.
Didn't get up till 5. Yep.
That's dangerous.
I feel like a new woman.
Yeah.
Ron Jumper joining us. He's the owner of Bath Makeover of Arkansas. We are thrilled to be here, and I'm excited to tell you about the deal they got going with that 60-60-60 sale, but also if you're listening to us in the Ozarks or El Dorado or Springfield or anywhere in the north, they got you covered. At least that's what I was told.
Yep, gradually dividing and conquering. So we've also, one of the reasons that we moved into that Ozarks area is because we started with Home Depot with the 14 stores in the state of Arkansas, but they also asked us to take the Branson, Springfield, Joplin, and Pittsburgh, Kansas stores. So we're now up to 18 Home Depots throughout the Mid-South.
What's that relationship work like?
Well, so, if you walk into a Home Depot store and maybe you're not a DIY customer, you're more interested in a full remodel or something that maybe isn't on the shelf at a Home Depot store, and you need, bathroom modeling professional for a custom project, Home Depot will send that to us.
How many DIY people have you come across that started it and they were like, oh?
Well, so usually what it is we'll have a design consultant go out and, the husband will say, I'm going to do it, honey. And 2 years later, the wife goes, no, you're not.
Yeah.
So, they
Are we talking about home makeovers?
and the wife gives up that the husband's going to, take care of it and just hires us to come out and take care of it.
Bob, you've been trying for 2 years. You're never going to get there. Anyway. All right.
This guy, right?
That's pretty cool, though.
That is
How'd you guys initially make the foray into a Home Depot? That's a pretty big, pretty good nut to crack, I would think.
Surprisingly, they approached us about it.
That's pretty awesome.
And so obviously we were interested in the opportunity and able to figure out a way to make that work. So that's been great for us. We started with just the 6 stores in the Central Arkansas area, and as you might guess, Home Depot has all kinds of fancy metrics and things that they grade how well we do. And we were one of the top performers in the whole Southwest region.
Let's go.
So they were like, you guys want more stores? And we were like, sure.
Nice.
Listen, Home Depot's a big deal. I don't know if you heard.
So, well, and that is something that is good for if you walk into a Home Depot store and they have us come out and give a design consultant, Home Depot actually backs the deal. So that's something where, for some people that have maybe worked with a smaller contractor in the past and given them a deposit and they ran off and had trouble getting a hold of them, all those kind of things. We're a big enough company, you don't have to worry about that, but you really don't have to worry about it if Home Depot's involved.
I can't get over, I'm sorry to completely change subject, I can't get over this Long Island game.
You're still on that?
Florida and Long Island.
You're still on it.
I mean, what's the line going to be at Oaklawn? 65?
Somebody asked me what the line at Arkansas State will be. I think 52.
You're drunk.
No, it
Higher?
will not.
Way lower.
Lower.
You're insane.
Really?
I'm talking like
close.
29 and a half, maybe.
I was going to say 26.
Yeah.
If it's low 30s, that'll be high.
Okay.
Everybody at Arkansas State, would you like to know how much respect DJ has for your program? Virtually none. Let's just keep that real.
Get them fired.
52. I mean, golly.
I can see like maybe 31.
31 max, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, though. I mean, I don't know who Arkansas State's opening with, but if something weird happens,
sure.
Or Arkansas happens to stumble or look bad against A&M of Alabama, not Texas.
52.
Yeah, I would put it something where maybe the power ratings.
Saying 52, but it ain't gonna happen.
Nah, that seems high.
I'll give you 52 right now. You
now?
give me 52, and I'll take Arkansas State.
I'm not. No, easy. I mean, I got to see the
+52.
line.
How many will you give me right now today?
40.
I'll take it.
I'm taking Arkansas State. Yeah.
40 what?
40.
40?
You said you'll take it.
Okay.
I'm going to take what you can get.
I'll take Arkansas State plus 40. Absolutely.
20.
20?
Okay, I'm not taking
40 for 40.
Huh?
40 for 40.
Oh, you want to double up?
Hey, you want some?
Well, I need some. If I'm going to give you 40, right?
The line's going to be pretty high.
So I need a little.
You were just saying 52. You got to be feeling like you're stealing a line.
So if I'm going to give you 40,
Sorry.
I'm going to need. If you're only going to, shouldn't I get some odds on this? Isn't that how that works?
I mean, you're kind of making it up as you go, so I'll stop now.
Yeah. If I'm going to give you 40.
I got your back, Red Wolves.
I
can't wait till Butch Jones comes on the show.
3-1 odds.
You're drunk again.
Oh, now you're not confident?
3-1?
Yeah.
No, that's just a dumb bet. It's not worth it. I don't need to.
40 points?
You're the one that said 52 a minute ago. Talk your talk.
Oh, you're getting a little nervous now, aren't you?
I'm sorry. You ain't going to be cocky Razorback fan for long, huh? When the money's on the line, you talk, but there's no money. But now you don't want to back it.
Me not confident is 40 points?
Yeah.
You just said I was drunk a second ago, and you said 26 or 29.
I said you're drunk for 52 being the line.
I mean, I still think it'll be 50.
They might win
No,
by
I think
50,
they'll win
but I
by
don't think
50. I don't think the line
Okay, good.
will
Then give me
come
40
out.
and we'll go from there.
I want 3-1 odds.
$20 just straight up.
3-1.
No, I'm not giving you 3-1.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not giving you
nervous.
2-1. No, that's a dumb bet. I'm not
Would
dumb.
you do 3-1 for 40 points?
Basically, what you're saying is, 50. If you give him 52, it should be 1-1 normalized, but you're buying it down to 40, so it's 3-1. Is that what we're saying?
This is just based off me initially saying. If Oakland is it up?
I'll give you 4-1 at 52. 20 against 80.
I'll do 3-1 at 41.
Make it 45, and I'll give you 2-1.
No, I need 3-1.
Okay, forget it.
Can't make a deal, guys. All right, no deal.
I don't have to do anything, so that's the thing. This is like I got a pile of money at the blackjack table, and you can't make me stop playing, but I can walk away with my money whenever I want. Guess what?
I'm the player. You're the house.
You make it sound like it's guaranteed money.
At 52, I think it is. It's certainly a bet that I would take without any hesitation.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. The 60-60-60 sale, again, if you're just tuning in this first couple hours, it's 60% off installation of a new bathtub or shower. What if I want a bathtub and a shower? Do I get 120% off?
We've actually got a second bathroom discount. You can add on to that. So, the more the merrier.
Now, what if I have a separate bathtub and shower? Are those separate projects, or that's all one bathroom?
Well, so we do all the above. So sometimes it's a second bathroom and it's a guest bath or hallway bathroom, something like that. But then sometimes it's a full master bathroom where they have a small shower, and then they have like a garden tub that's basically a shelf at this point. They never touch the thing, right? Jets don't work in it, something like that. So we'll take out the garden shower and make it a nice big walk-in shower, and then we'll turn their small little shower into like a closet or something.
Or what about if I want a tub and I want a shower and they're separate? Because you've seen a lot of those setups too.
Yeah, okay, sure. And we also do a lot of freestanding tubs. We do, a lot of things like that. So depending on what you
if
need,
I want a clawfoot tub? Can I get that?
We can get you one.
It's just not a popular or
right?
common thing.
We don't do a whole lot of those. So we don't get that request. What seems to be popular now is these freestanding tubs.
Well, if your house smells like DJ's grandmother's house, then you might want a clawfoot tub.
Kind of just like a hint of elderly.
We've got a special cologne just for that, just a spray. Yeah.
Right? It's called Granny. It's good. It smells good. It smells just like a granny. I love it. It's so wonderful. Oh, my God, you're nuts. 60% off installation of a new bathtub or shower, 60-month financing options, and $60 Visa gift card with purchase. The financing options,
so
how's that work?
We've got a gazillion different financing options, so you can do it from as short as 6 months to, I believe, as long as 180 months. So really just whatever your goal is there. If you do any of the promotional financing, we've got, for example, an 18-month no interest, no payment financing option. As long as you're comfortable that you can pay that off during the 18 months, that's a great option to take advantage of. You want to stretch your dollars a little bit and avoid some interest, but if you can't budget it within that 18 months, I wouldn't recommend that one, because month 19, all that interest accrues, and it'll hit you with whatever you hadn't paid off.
Have you peed in the ocean before?
Of course.
Okay.
Who has
let me ask you. Okay, here's a scenario. What's most likely? This could be our question of the day for tomorrow, Christian. What's most likely? Arkansas beats Arkansas State by 50. Ohio State loses to Texas by 3 touchdowns in Columbus, or Florida beats Long Island by 73.
What's more likely?
Yeah, what's the most likely?
I would say Arkansas.
You would?
Yeah.
I think I'd take Florida minus 80. If you give me Florida minus 79, I think I'd take them. They're going to beat Long Island University so bad, Long Island might quit playing football for the rest of the year.
Is it like Arkansas UAPB, essentially?
No, it's worse.
No way.
Way worse.
It can't be.
I think it is.
Wow.
I don't know anything about Long Island University except for the fact that I've never heard of them. So I don't think this game could be remotely competitive.
Okay.
I think they would be. There are some good Division II. Like Harding would give them a way better game. Henderson would give them a way better game. Florida, I think.
Now I'm thinking about last year. Arkansas
OBU
scored on every single possession last year. And it was 70-0.
Right.
So I don't think they'll go perfect against Arkansas State. So maybe I am a little high, a smidge high. Maybe the line should be around 46.
You are really, really insane. I don't think you understand the gap between Arkansas State and UAPB, DJ. It's a huge crevasse. It's not like it's a little crack in the sidewalk.
I just feel like with all how big this game is as far as the implications, I see Arkansas stepping, I don't want to say gas. It's a bad omen.
You're not going to scare Jalen Rayner either. He's a third-year starter.
I just think they are going to obliterate them and not let up.
I gathered that.
Mm-hmm.
I want my 40 points, and I'll give you no odds.
It'll be it's a statement game.
Yeah, you're a statement game. Jerk, quit reading, says, I took UAPB plus 69.5 last year. How'd that go? Eli Drinkwitz would be the number of Long Island State. Eli Drinkwitz would like the number of Long Island State. I don't know what that means. Like the number? Oh, he wants to call him and get him on the schedule. I see what you're saying. Sorry. It's Long Island University, I think. Is it Long Island State? Anyway.
It's
can
LIU.
LSU ever really
They're
be
the
a dark
Sharks,
horse?
I believe.
Ooh, scary. Can LSU ever really be a dark horse? Not really. I don't.
It was a dark. He said dark horse for what?
That's what Tony Barnhart said for the national championship. I guess Brian Kelley really convinced him.
What are they going to be ranked coming into the season? Top
LSU top 10, top 15. Yeah.
I don't think you're a dark horse.
Stop. You're not 5'9". Okay, fine. I'm 5'8.5". I wasn't throwing shade at but I could definitely play for Long Island University. I wasn't throwing shade at DJ. He's got me saying red report when it comes on.
Oh, okay. Red, white report.
Yes. I finally accepted DJ will never know any pop culture, but at a bare minimum, he should at least scan the sports page. He knows more about pop culture than he does about sports generally, I think.
I would agree.
You're an intense football guy. You're a very marginal other sports guy. And
Fair.
you're a pretty good pop culture guy, I would say.
Fair. Thank you.
You're probably
you know me very well.
I don't know. Most of the guys I've worked with over the years have been like Nathan Christian was super good pop culture. Pat was pretty good pop culture. Wes was not pop culture at all.
No.
Wes is the worst. I'll say that for a
I would
fact.
say I'm not. I think I understand the game of football very, very well, but I don't think I'm sitting there digging through each and every team in NFL or college. Razorbacks I am.
Yeah.
And I'll take a look at the opponent we play.
Wes is the best sports guy across this whole.
Yeah,
like,
he's up there.
Although Joe Frank will probably be there too because he follows everything. He
Yeah.
follows stuff that like
I would
He's like,
rival-
did you see that big roller derby match over the weekend? No, Joe, I did not.
There's only one person that I think could rival Wes for sports knowledge, and it's Jordan Wicks. He knows everything.
I don't know. You ever heard of Christian Weaver?
I mean, he's more pop. Well, I don't know. Would you be more if you had to?
I bet Jordan pays more attention to golf than Christian does.
Yeah, I don't know
think
anything
all
about
around.
golf. Everything else I'm pretty good at.
Jordan could. He'd tell you everything about baseball, golf, F1 probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Apparently, these professional athletes have a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Well, get Freaky Joe talking about the Steelers. You know, he's been a
Go all
Steelers
day.
fan for as long as I've known him.
Is he?
It's true.
He's diehard.
Ride or die?
Because I'm a Tampa Bay Bucks guy, so we'll sit there and
Oh, good
argue
for
Bucks
you.
Steelers a
Yeah.
little bit.
You know what you are to the Atlanta Braves? That's what Joe Franklin is to the.
No way.
No, he actually likes the Steelers. Even if the Hogs lose to Arkansas State, you got to keep Pittman through the end of the season so the buyout goes down. Oh, this guy's got a great idea. He says, I wipe before I poop to save time. That's smart. Good thinking.
Smart.
All the players for Long Island look like Eli Drinkwitz. I think you might be onto something there. Will Kate Anderson pitch for the Travelers? Yes, I think he will. LIU was 4-8 last year, and the only FBS team they played was TCU, and they lost 45-zip. They'll be lucky to have it 45-zip at the half if they could be that close. They'd be lucky, I think. And that's it. All right, let's do entertainment here, Christian. Then we got a What the Hell segment, and we're mostly focused on what's happening over here at Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Again, 1 week away. Don't forget they've got their fans night out. Free tickets, bathmakeoverar.com/RSVP, but there aren't many left. It's a very family-friendly, fun event, and you might meet the contractor of your dreams at this special event. You're like, man, I really need a good plumber. I bet there's going to be a couple there. What do you think?
Well, we've got a master plumber on staff, so
Good.
safe bet.
Put your cracks away, guys. We got a ball game. We've got family-friendly, so put it away. All right, let's get to it.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
All right. Little Rock Board has approved the curfew that was proposed, and I thought it was just the mayor could say we got a curfew, but apparently they have approved it. The chief of police, Chief Helton, says we're going to pour a lot of additional resources into the district this weekend. Well, the districts are the South Main area and the River Market area. We're doing the Great Arkansas Beer Festival and the Margarita Festival, so anybody who's concerned about safety or security or police presence, apparently it's going to be quite ubiquitous this weekend. Or significant, if you prefer. Lance Hines, who's the city director, he stopped by and saw us the last time we were out doing a show over at Lumber One. Says, I don't want to read in a couple of months that we pass this ordinance and we're not writing any citations. No doubt. If people are violating, got to get on it.
We have written 21 citations already.
There you go.
And their citations are going to the parents.
Okay. But the parents are not cited, and the parents are not going to be arrested or in trouble.
Yeah.
But parents do bear some responsibility.
Uh-huh.
But if your kid sneaks out, your kid sneaks out.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Don Dugan, quoted in this story in the Democrat Gazette, he says, if people want a thriving and nice river market area, then we need people down here to make that happen, no doubt. He also says he's seen a stepping up of enforcement over the last few days, so that's good to see. All right, more news on Sydney Sweeney. DJ's a huge fan.
Big fan.
Just kidding. Sydney Sweeney's invite to Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos' wedding apparently now makes more sense. She is reportedly launching a new lingerie line very soon with them backing her in the new venture. She's going to be the next multimillionaire. I don't know if it's going to be quite Kendall Jenner makeup, But
No.
I bet Sydney Sweeney's underwear swimsuit line takes off big time.
I don't think so.
Definitely will.
I just don't see her biggest fan base are men.
Right.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. That's her.
But I think women will buy that because she's a hot commodity. I think they will say, oh, I wear Sydney Sweeney lingerie. I can see that.
I don't know.
Well, they're not going to wear a man's lingerie company, so right.
I think they're going to wear Victoria's Secret and what's already there. I just don't see the appeal. Like,
if Jeff Bezos is backing it, it'll be successful, I think.
Even if he buys all of it, just make sure the sales are up.
He's like, ooh, this looks good on me. Between him and Oscar De La Hoya, I think they can keep her in business. Unreleased music by Beyonce, along with footage, show plans, and concert set lists were stolen in Atlanta from a rental car, according to a police report. Happened July 8th. The Atlanta Police Department said Monday in a news release it secured an arrest warrant for a suspect whose identity has been withheld. 2 MacBook laptops, Apple headphones. You know that's all trackable, right, dummies? Luxury clothing, accessories also stolen. Her choreographer and a dancer told police they parked their rental car and returned about 50 minutes later, and the trunk window had been damaged and 2 suitcases had been taken. So apparently they've run it down, though, and not a very good crime there. Darth Vader in the news.
Oh, what's he up to?
He's got a lightsaber. The screen-matched primary dueling lightsaber that was used in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi is set for auction this September in L.A. It was held on screen by Star Wars actor David Prowse and stunt double Bob Anderson and has a pre-sale value estimate ranging from $1 to $3 million. That would be a cool item to have if you had the kind of money to spend on that and be like, yeah, that's Darth Vader's actual lightsaber. Sweet, dude. Are you familiar with the brand Kerrygold?
Yes, it's the only butter I buy.
It is?
Yes, it is.
No
Is
wonder
that the
you work
Irish-
3 jobs.
Irish butter?
You don't have Kerrygold in your fridge right now?
I don't, but I adore it. I can't afford it. I want it.
Yes, you can.
I can't. It's so expensive, but I love it. I could either have eggs or Kerrygold butter. Kerrygold is fire.
It is.
It is. You know, like I've been talking about Tillamook, like their cheese is so fire, dude.
Yeah.
But Kerrygold butter is next level. So when I go to Ireland, I'm just going to buy a bunch. Maybe I get it better on site. Better deal. Anyway, they've got a new product out. You'll appreciate this, DJ. I don't know if you're a big cinnamon sugar toast guy, or you like to put cinnamon and sugar on maybe a sweet potato or something.
Like the spread?
Like you sprinkle it.
Oh, okay.
Kerrygold's coming out with a cinnamon and sugar sticks of butter mixed in already.
That's it.
It's pretty fire.
That's it.
What are the applications?
I mean, I would use it just like you would use that whatever that cinnamon butter is at Long Roadhouse or Longhorn.
Oh, yes.
Like
At
that?
Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see that.
Yeah, on any bread roll. It would be great on pancakes.
I could see that.
Yeah. Kerrygold, you did it again, you silly sons of guns. They also have a garlic and herb butter, and previously had a chive and onion, sun-dried tomato and basil, and bell pepper and garden herb butter. Listen, Kerrygold, you're good the way you are. I'll mix and match my own flavors within you. I don't need you to do anything.
I use it depending on what I'm making. If it's like just a generic type thing, I'll use regular butter.
But like putting Kerrygold melted over a filet at the end or a ribeye,
Okay.
chef's kiss.
Different ballgame.
And when you kiss with Kerrygold, it's memorable.
Yes.
Hi, laddies and lassies. I love my Kerrygold. It's at the end of the rainbow. You keep your pot of gold, I'll take my Kerrygold. Superman's got an unintended impact on the community. There's been a 513% uptick in pet adoptions thanks to crypto appearing in the new Superman movie. Mike Francesa doesn't like it. Apparently Kirk Herbstreit doesn't like it.
Yeah.
But guess what? Mr. Herbstreit, you're Mr. Dog Guy, although you obviously didn't care about your dog dying because you just threw another one out there. But 513% uptick in adoptions. I think it's great.
Do you think when it comes to movies like this, if they have so much hype and people say it's supposed to be good, do you think we sometimes in our mind just decide, yes, this is good, even if...
No, I'm usually contrarian guy, and if everybody says it good, then I try to go in and nitpick it a little bit.
Same.
The longer I have been out of this movie after watching it, I'm starting to ime second guess, like, am I just saying it's good because I feel like I'm supposed to?
No.
Because I'm starting to go back and think about some scenes, and there are some very corny, like, that's interesting.
There have been some corny moments in Superman movies over the years, though.
Yeah.
I'll go watch it, and then I'll let you know.
It's a comic book movie. I mean, there's a lot of corniness in comic book movies.
I'll let you know what you should think after I see it. They have announced the Emmy nominations. And of the movies, the television shows that are nominated for Best Drama Series, I've seen none of them.
Severance.
I've seen none of them. Andor.
So good.
Star Wars. Yeah,
The Diplomat. The Last of Us. Andor, is that related to Endor?
No, they're on Andor. Often confused with Indoor.
Okay.
Different planet.
Yeah.
Endor didn't make it. The Pit, Severance, Slow Horses, and The White Lotus. I've watched none of these shows. None of them. Severance got a lot of nominations.
I'm a fan.
Okay. Best Outstanding Comedy Series. Tell me if these are actual comedies. What We Do in the Shadows? That does not sound like a comedy.
It's a comedy.
The Studio?
It's a comedy.
Studio's heavily nominated.
Yeah.
Shrinking?
Funny. Yes.
Is Only Murders in the Building an actual comedy?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
I know there's comedians in it.
Martin Shorten.
I've never seen it. Nobody Wants This. Comedy?
So good.
Hacks?
That's your show.
Okay.
You'll like that show. You're going to come each day to work, and you're going to be all giddy because it has that, like, it's a rom-com, but really good.
Hacks?
I haven't seen that one.
Okay. Abbott Elementary?
Yeah, it's a comedy.
And they have The Bear listed.
Second year in a row they've done that.
The Bear
is not a
comedy at all.
0%.
It's a drama, and it's intense, and it stresses me out, and it is not a comedy at all. I laugh once a season on The Bear.
Why do you think they do that? Doesn't it have something to do with the runtime of the show?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. If it's 30 minutes, it can't be a drama or something. I don't remember.
It's not always 30 minutes. They had an hour-long episode this year.
They did.
They had 2 episodes that were well over 30 minutes.
Is this based off last year?
I don't know.
I just know.
Probably.
Yeah, nothing about it is.
There are funny moments, but it's not a comedy.
Yeah.
No.
How did The Righteous Gemstones not get nominated? I don't understand.
I don't know.
It's a good show.
Lead actor, Jeremy Allen White. What a knee slapper that guy is.
Yeah.
He's nominated. Anyway, this is a joke. A couple other things related to the nominations of the awards that I don't agree with. RuPaul has set a record. The most nominated competition host in the category's history.
Hey.
Congratulations. 10th consecutive nomination. I've never watched RuPaul's show. I'm sure it's great. Nobody else has many consecutive nominations as RuPaul, who heads in September's 25 ceremony. Also stands the most decorated black artist in Emmy's history with 14 statues to his name. In other news, I said news. Sounds like nudes. Kathy Bates, 77, is the oldest woman nominated in the lead drama actress category for playing the role in Matlock. She beats the previous record set by Imelda Staunton, who was nominated for playing Queen Elizabeth in The Crown. Carol Burnett, 91, became the oldest performer ever nominated for a Primetime Emmy, specifically for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. Congratulations, Kathy Bates. You're real great. Have been for a long time. All right, that is that. We got birthdays here. Chuck wants a piece of it, and we're giving away tickets to go see Christian, maybe a little bit of Whitney Cummings.
Maybe if we have some tickets left. If not, they can have a Brewskis. I can say that.
Okay, I love Brewskis. TJ and Chuck and C-Dub. On this day in history, Joe DiMaggio went 3 for 4, hitting in his 56th straight game.
Good for him.
That's a lot. And on this day in 1951, Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger, published by Little Brown and Company. 1951. Yep.
Something about that book makes me want to, kill John Lennon.
Too soon, Christian. Jeez Louise. All right, let's do it. 501-661-1037. Christian's horrible comment aside, would you like to win something for free? This is the way to do it, and we encourage you to call at 501-661-1037.
Birthday Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
Peyton is on line 1. He'll be with DJ. Chuck, you got Bradley. Chuck, lots of pressure.
Sorry, Bradley.
You're feeling
Sorry.
more pressure than
you're good.
Arch Manning going into the season opener at Ohio State. And Fred, you're with Christian. This man is an actor. He's been in a number of fine films in the 80s
Robert
and
Redford.
90s.
John Travolta.
He's also a really talented singer.
Al Pacino.
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman's right,
Oh,
Chuck. Thanks for
wow.
listening,
Okay.
buddy. Thanks for
Oh.
You interviewed
listening.
me.
Good work. I sure did. Thank you for
Yes.
listening. I appreciate that. How old is Corey Feldman today, DJ?
He is 69.
He was 14 in Goonies. 54.
54, is that what you said?
Yes.
Bingo bango.
Wow, that's
Good math.
incredible.
You've never seen Corey Feldman, I guess.
We talked.
This
to him.
guy's an actor and comedian, but not a particularly funny one by most people's.
Adam Sandler.
No.
Kevin Hart.
No, he's not that bad. Elf, old school.
Oh,
Will Ferrell.
Very good, DJ. How old's Will Ferrell?
Thanks for the delay.
57.
Come on, Chuck. Christian.
56.
Nope.
59.
58, no point awarded. This woman's an actress. You've seen her.
Kathy Bates.
Partially undressed.
Nicole Kidman.
One famous scene.
Denise
Halle
Richards.
Berry.
She's married to Kevin Kleine now. He also has probably seen
Phoebe
her.
Cates.
Scantily clad. Phoebe Cates is correct, sir. How old
Who
is
is
she?
that?
Famous
Fast
actress.
Times.
She was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which you probably haven't seen. She was in Bright Lights, Big City. She was in Drop Dead Fred. She was in a few other films. She doesn't have to work anymore because Kevin Kline's made a lot of money too, so they're good.
Okay.
How old is she, Christian?
Phoebe Cates is lovely for 59.
Very talented. Nope.
63.
Nope.
62.
Bingo bango, Chuck. Did you cheat?
I did not.
Okay,
He's
you're
on
really
it.
on fire right now.
Nice.
This guy is the most talented running back that's ever carried
Barry
a ball. It's DJ, good job. Barry
was it?
Sanders,
Barry Sanders.
best running back in the history of the league or the world.
College, for sure.
If I was going to start a team with a running back, he'd be my number one choice.
I wouldn't do that.
Who would you start with?
A little bit more durability.
He's durable. He just quit early.
Need a big back, good in pass protection. Who would I start with?
I like a back that people can't touch. You don't need a big back if they can't touch him.
You need pass protection.
He's a good pass pro guy.
Was he?
Some chopped a couple guys.
Okay.
I got one. A over
Let me
T
think
kettle.
about it.
All right. How old's Barry Sanders?
Barry Sanders is. Did you watch him play? You ever seen him?
Barry Sanders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched him play.
You also in person?
Probably at Iowa State, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. He is 55.
Nope.
Damn, that's my guess.
Wrong. Don't guess it.
56.
Okay, Christian.
57.
Bingo bango.
Hey.
You guys are all around it. This man is the third most successful kicker as far as makes go
Great guy. Oh,
in
Adam
the
Vinatieri.
history of the
Justin Tucker.
NFL. Number one all time is Adam Vinatieri
Mike Vanderjagt.
with 599 field goals made.
Dan
Number
Bailey.
two.
Anderson. One of the Andersons.
Name him.
Morton Anderson.
Mike Anderson. Morton Anderson.
Wes Anderson. He's made 568 films.
Ken Anderson.
Very good. Morton Anderson's number two, 568. This man shares a first name
Ken Norton.
and a last name with a famous Arkansas running back.
Darren, Felix, Alex.
You've literally already said his last name once. Actually,
Mike Darren.
Mike Darren. Nope. Happy birthday, Gary Anderson.
Gary.
Yeah.
Was he not a running back at it?
At Arkansas, yes, but the kicker version was the third best in NFL history as
Okay.
far as makes go with
He missed that big one.
538. Yeah.
See, with the Vikings?
Yeah.
And the Niners and the Eagles and the Steelers and the Titans.
Dang.
And he played at Syracuse. That's it. Happy birthday also to a couple of local celebs. Chris Alley, our good buddy
Alley.
from Rock and Roll Sushi, and also Christina Munoz, former KTV anchor.
And Dr. Suzanne Yee birthday today as
Saw
well.
that. Dr. Yee, happy birthday to you. And
And
a friend of mine named Chris Adkins, who is a borderline psychopath.
oh, nice.
And by borderline, I mean he crossed it many years ago.
Good
He's
for
a
him.
local car dealer.
Nice.
Does a fine job.
Good for him.
Big personality.
Yeah.
Big personality. Probably should be in an institution somewhere.
Who won
Happy
that? by
birthday
the
to
way?
all of you. That was Chuck. Let's hear it for Chuck, ladies and gentlemen. Bradley, you won
Worked
whatever we got.
Nice.
Congratulations. And you can be the winner of a 60% off
home or bathroom makeover just by calling 1-800-NEW-BATH. Come by and see us here. We're on Interstate 30, 8215. If you pop in, they do have some giveaways. They'll give you a free shower head. You can just take it home with you. Do whatever you want with it. Play Frisbee. I'm doing some disc golf. Oh, yeah, I haven't done anything yet. Anyway, let me handle some business. Do I need to?
Yeah.
We haven't even played my Scheffler behind. I need a 4-hour show. Morning guys need to retire. We're ready. I can do 4 hours on my head every day. Just kidding. That extra hour is so much harder. My friends at UAMS want you to know that you can walk in. If you're out on a remodel or maybe an estimate, you're out doing estimates, Chuck, and you hurt yourself, go over see my friends at Ortho Now. It's a walk-in clinic, and they'll take care of you virtually immediately. You get an on-site x-ray if necessary, and get fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons, ensuring the best possible care when you need it the most. You don't want to live in pain. But listen, if it's a work injury, sports injury, sprained ankle, back pain, whatever, 8 to 8, Monday through Friday, Saturday, 8 to noon, and very conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital, UAMS Health. Don't wait in pain. Walk in today at 501-686-8674. If you want to call, if you have any questions. But you can just show up there and roll up in there. Very conveniently located. It is Ortho Now. And again, when you need it the most, they got you covered. We're back here in a moment.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on The Zone by Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville.
This is Sports Center.
USA Today released some of their preseason honors and predictions yesterday afternoon, and one Razorback made the cut for All-SEC. Offensive lineman Fernando Carmona earned preseason All-SEC first-team honors. USA Today also predicted the order of finish for the upcoming season. According to them, Arkansas will finish 13th in the SEC, ahead of Vanderbilt, Kentucky, and Mississippi State, who was in last place. 15 USA Today writers voted on this, and Texas received 12 of the votes to finish in first place. Alabama, Georgia, and Oklahoma were the only other teams to receive a vote. And SEC Media Days continues today. Stay tuned to the Buzz for updates thanks to First Security Bank, Bet Saracen, UAMS Ortho, Beechwood Hospitality, and Kaufman by Design. I'm Christian Weaver with the Buzz Radio Network.
Hi, this is Joe Kleine with Corky's Ribs and Barbecue. Whether you're dining in for daily specials like Cheese Dip Happy Hour, driving through for a barbecue bulk pickup order, or prefer our full-service catering, our professional staff at Corky's has you covered. Corky's in Little Rock and North Little Rock. We'll see you soon. And be sure to listen each week when I stop by 1037 The Buzz.
Oaklawn is your hot springs escape. Enjoy plush comfort, upscale dining, and Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa at our luxury hotel. And with easy access to Hot Springs National Park and sparkling lakes, Oaklawn is your home base for everything the region has to offer. Come stay, play, and get away at Oaklawn, a Forbes Travel Guide recommended hotel. Make your reservation at oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Jim's Razorback Pizza is the place to visit when craving some delicious, authentic pizza. They're known for amazing thin crust pies and the best Detroit-style deep dish pizza in town. You can also order freshly baked pasta or wings, along with specialty baked sandwiches, fries, and signature salads. If you're looking for a great place to watch the game and the most accommodating service around, they'll save you a seat at Jim's Razorback Pizza in Little Rock and Morgan Maumelle.
With hundreds of vehicles in stock across 6 brands, your next ride is waiting for you at Red River Auto Group. We know that the road ahead is important. Whether it's your daily drive or your next big adventure, the right vehicle makes all the difference. From the reliability of a Toyota to the strength of a Ram truck, we offer vehicles built to last with options for every lifestyle. State-of-the-art technology, unbeatable performance, and the comfort you deserve. It's all waiting for you at Red River. Visit us online at redriverauto.com.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive your choice of a free 3,500 PSI pressure washer or inverter 2,200 watt generator. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry, supplies are limited and offer ends July 31st. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pond Street in Cabot, and find them on Facebook.
You're in the zone in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio with Justin Acri and DJ Williams.
All right, welcome back in. Before we get up and running, I got to tell you about my friends over there in Greenbrier. Once again, when it comes to showing off those skills on the grill, the skillet, the oven, doesn't matter. You're going to need to make sure to really show them off. You got to have a great product. I'm talking about the highest quality Angus beef you can get. I'm talking burger steak bundle box from my friends at Standing Firm Farms. It cuts like butter. The fillets are amazing. You can't find anything higher quality than this in the stores. So if you need that ribeye, filet, sirloin, New York strip, chuck roast, ground beef patties, well, they're going to be your place to be. And they don't have any of that junk in there. No sprays, no chemicals, no injections. Standing Firm Farms beef is safe for you and your family. It's quite easy to order. All you have to do is go to standingfirmfarms.com. They got it all listed out for you. Easy to navigate, anything from $100 up to $3,000 if you want that whole side of beef. Or you can also give my friend Bobby Gilmore a call that is, at 501-460-1688. Standing Firm Farms, the place to get that high-quality Angus beef.
All right, we teased this earlier, so I want to hit it real quick, and we don't have time to play the whole thing. I mean, it's only a 3-hour show. But Scotty Scheffler with a moment of, I thought,
honesty,
real
sincerity?
honesty. Yeah. Yeah. I think real transparency, Christian, is the word we're looking for here. But anyway, talking about winning golf tournaments and the level of fulfillment that he gains from doing so.
I think it's kind of funny. I think, I think I said something after the Byron this year about, like, it feels like you work your whole life to celebrate winning a tournament for, like, a few minutes. It only lasts a few minutes, that kind of euphoric feeling. And to win the Byron Nelson Championship at home, I literally worked my entire life to become good at golf, to have an opportunity to win that tournament. And you win it, you celebrate, you get to hug my family, my sister's there. It's such an amazing moment. And then it's like, okay, now what are we going to eat for dinner? Life goes on. Is it great to be able to win tournaments and to accomplish the things I have in the game of golf? Yeah. I mean, it brings tears to my eyes just to think about, because it's literally worked my entire life to become good at this sport, and to have that kind of sense of accomplishment, I think is a pretty cool feeling. To get to live out your dreams is very special. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not out here to inspire the next generation of golfers. I'm not here to inspire somebody else to be the best player in the world, because what's the point? This is not a fulfilling life. It's fulfilling from the sense of accomplishment, but it's not fulfilling from a sense of, like, the deepest, places of your heart. There's a lot of people that make it to what they thought was going to fulfill them in life, and then you get there and all of a sudden you get to number one in the world, and then they're like, what's the point? And I really do believe that, because what is the point? You're like, why do I want to win this tournament so bad? That's something that I wrestle with on a daily basis. It's like showing up at the Masters every year. It's like, why do I want to win this golf tournament so badly? Why do I want to win the Open Championship so badly? I don't know, because if I win, it's going to be awesome for about 2 minutes. And then we're going to get to the next week, and it's going to be like, hey, you won 2 majors this year. How important is it for you to win the FedEx Cup playoffs? And it's just like, we're back here again, So we really do. We work so hard for such little moments. And, I'm kind of a sicko. I love putting in the work. I love being able to practice. I love getting out to live out my dreams. But at the end of the day, sometimes I just don't understand the point, because...
Okay, there you go. That's it. He doesn't understand the point. I think that's the whole thing. I think it's so great. Such a very, I think, eye-opening take. And he's right.
I love it.
I think it's great. I think a lot of athletes probably feel that way if they're being honest with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the joy you derive, does it really equate to the level of work you put in and the amount of things you give up, to the sacrifices you make?
It sounds like, to me, it's not so much about the
it's crazy
championship or the win. It just sounds like he just enjoys playing golf, like just the game itself.
I think he does. No, he goes home and plays with buddies at his club. They're like 10, 12, 15 handicaps. And he talks about losing to those guys occasionally because it gives him so many strokes. But I think he does. I think he just loves the game. But
he's not chasing a championship. He just wants to be good at what he does.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's hit a break. When we come back, we're going to do a little What the Hell segment. And boy, do I have a story for you. A couple animal stories. Coach Kelley's not with us today, unfortunately. I mean, he's alive. He's just not on the show.
That's good.
Yeah, he's going to be with us on Friday. By the way, Christian, Friday's going to be an absolute blank show, because we got Kleine in, and Kelley, and Pigskin, and Phillip, and Zach, and Tom. It's going to be wild Friday. But you know what? I'm going to have to say about 12 words. It's going to be great. Plus, we're going to have all the Razorback sound from their time at Media Day Thursday afternoon.
Nice.
So there's so much to get to.
I might just need to take off just in case.
I might too. Why don't you guys see if you can do it? I haven't taken off in a long time. So I think maybe you guys ought to handle the show without me. Okay. Just kidding. If I was off, though, I'll tell you what I do. I go to Cash for dinner.
Oh, tell me about it.
I'll tell you all about it. 501-850-0265. Let me tell you what. I checked my DNA, and I'm low on pork belly input.
Is that
I
right?
need some pork belly in my life ASAP from Cash. We need to get them in the show, or I need to go by and see them. They are very conveniently located. Tomorrow is Thursday, right?
You know what that means.
Catfish.
And they're catching them right now. Maybe that morning.
I saw this chick noodling the other day.
Where?
Wow,
In
video.
person?
No, it was a video.
Oh,
she's
wow.
like a cat. Apparently, she got shouted out by Lane Kiffin.
Okay, for
he said, "Come
noodling.
to the sip."
Nice.
She's kind of cute.
Okay.
She's kind of a cute noodler.
She got to be Lane. He dates him young.
Yeah, she's 27.
Oh yeah, it's right up his alley.
No doubt. Anyway, if you're looking for dinner, you don't have to catch your own catfish. Just show up there. They'll cook it for you. Tomorrow's Fried Chicken Friday on the special for lunch. But listen, the crab claws, the calamari, the candied bacon, the smoked pork belly, spectacular, all at Cash. And if you need a great steak or seafood option, spectacular as well. I'll tell you what would be nice, a little surf and turf, a little scallop over here, a little filet over here. Let's get together and make ourselves a nice meal.
Maybe a nice drink, too.
Absolutely delicious. Give me an old-fashioned, top-notch. And you know, they're big espresso martini guy lately.
Yeah.
There's no X in it, but it sure is good.
Okay.
Espresso martini. I can't stand what you say. Espresso. I want an espresso martini. Do you? Anyway, 501-850-0265 for any special event, for reservations, for lunch or dinner. It's Cash in downtown. Don't forget about the free valet parking in the evening time. They got you covered.
I'm trying to murder everything moving. Feel me?
If you have a passion for adventure and unmatched quality, then head to Honda of North Little Rock for the best lineup of quality motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. They have Honda's best models and will find the perfect ride just for you. That's Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Summer's heating up, and Brewski's is your chill zone. Doors open at 11 a.m. daily. Happy hour starts when you walk in the door, so come crush a slow lunch with smash burgers, loaded fries, and wings and 11 wild sauces. And now, booking a VIP section for that special night out in your favorite downtown Little Rock hotspot is easier than ever at brewskispubandgrub.com. Just pick your section, pick your date, and pay online in 3 easy steps. Brewski's downtown in North Little Rock, your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night.
Hawks Homes are great for duck clubs, hunting clubs, classrooms, and if you need affordable housing, we have 5 bedrooms for under $110,000. All prices include delivery anywhere in the state, setup underpinning, central heat, and air conditioning. If you have any land problems, no problem. They'll help you find some and help you get the utilities and prep and set up all in the loan. Located in Conway and Bryant, check out the inventory online at hawkshomes.net.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge store here in Sherwood. I've decided not to do my usual radio spot, but rather use this time to tell you a little bit about our Fletcher Auto Company. We've been here in Sherwood since 1989. That's 36 years. During that time, we've supported our community and our state. I'm very proud of our Dodge team here in Sherwood. We have a great service department run by Dwayne Bell. And as all you know, our sales team is led by our general manager, Chris Zender, also known as Zippy, along with my grandson, Sam Fletcher. They're here to welcome you and give you the best buying experience possible. The Dodge store in Sherwood is one of 9 stores in the Fletcher Auto Company. We represent 10 different automobile brands. We've built our business on treating people like family and doing our best to give you the best deal possible. Please shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and give us a chance to earn your business. Come see us in person on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop us online at FletcherDeals.com.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter agents Nick Gennardi, Daniel Vickers, or Becky Bradley in Sherwood today.
Car wreck? Call Rainwater Holt in Sexton.
888-8888.
8 for a fast response. 8 for results. 8 for Arkansas.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
If you're loving what you hear on The Zone, You should try our video stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, or X if you're a nerd. Now let's get back into the zone.
All right, back here at Bath Makeover of Arkansas. We appreciate them having us out today. And again, take advantage of the 60-60-60 sale. 60% off installation on a new bathtub or shower, 60-month financing options, and $60 Visa gift card if you purchase. Good move, folks. Don't mess around. Get on it today at 1-800-NEW-BATH or go to bathmakeoverar.com. Final segment brought to you in part by our friends at, you know it, Gwatney Chevrolet over in Jacksonville. And it is summertime, and there's no better time to visit Gwatney Chevrolet than right now. Up to $12,000 off. Select in-stock Silverado 1500s. Big savings on a capable, dependable truck that you've known about for a long, long time. They've also got great deals on Trailblazers. So, sometimes if you're a payment buyer, you're like, man, I don't know if I'm getting the interest rate I want, but I need to get this payment right. Well, Trailblazer payments start as low as $299 a month, and you can get rates under 4%. So this is really good in both regards. Great payment and great rate, and you can get that all from Gwatney Chevrolet. Also great savings on used vehicles. James was on with us earlier this week talking about it. So if you want no gimmicks, no surprises, no baloney, go see the folks who've been doing it since 1957, keeping return customers coming back again and again. It's Gwatney Chevrolet, and again, pre-owned or new, doesn't matter. They're going to take great care of you. Either way, you'll be happy you purchased from our friends at Gwatney. All right, let's knock out a quick What the Haze segment and get out of here.
What the hell, bro?
What the hell's going on here?
What the hell's the matter with you?
What is the matter with you? Brad McMichael, known for his love of farming, his inclination towards hard work, and the special way he had with animals. His latest purchase, 2 water buffalo. Or as they say in Searcy, buffaloes is. A day later, they killed him.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Water buffalo attack, 8:35 p.m., Friday, July 11th at the farm. The aggressiveness of the water buffalo prevented first responders from reaching the victim, later identified as McMichael. He was 45 years old. Multiple deep lacerations which were fatal. Investigators believe he got trapped inside the water buffalo enclosure while tending to them. A second water buffalo was killed because it became increasingly agitated and posed a threat to the emergency personnel. I mean, look, if I roll up on a scene and there's a dead dude there with 2 water buffalo that killed him,
you're going to let it die down a little bit?
I may shoot them both in the face.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just be safe. I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a second victim.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the worst part. I hate when people say this. His girlfriend said, I wish I had gone into work and stayed with him. I wish I could do yesterday over and maybe things would be different. We spent Thursday night doing what he loved the most. Trading cattle. I hope that's not what he loved the most. R.I.P., buddy. R.I.P. What a terrible way to go out. That's one of my major things. Like, I know we're all going to die. I just don't want to die in a weird way. I want to die in a lame
Especially
old
doing
way.
what you love. Like Steve Irwin, when he died.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
You don't know?
I don't want to die doing what I love.
Oh, okay.
I want to die in my sleep. I don't love sleeping.
Okay.
1,400 tarantulas found hidden in cake boxes in a German smuggling bus.
Ooh.
Customs officials found the shipment at the Cologne Bonn airport in a package that arrived from Vietnam, tipped off by a noticeable smell. You know how them tarantulas be smelling.
Especially them old ones.
Bunch of granny tarantulas in this box. P.U. It's in Cologne, too. It's funny that it smelled funny in Cologne. The customs office. Listen, they're very in tune with their noses over in Cologne. Don't be trying to smuggle stuff through there, you dummies. Anyway, think about that, man. You open up the boxes, and there's 1,500 young tarantulas, man.
That's awful.
But they smell like old tarantulas. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'm going to give you one more story, then we'll talk to Wes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I want to tell you about that one, too, if we have time. All right. This is from Sydney, Australia. An Australian woman found guilty of murdering 3 of her husband's relatives and trying to murder a 4th by serving them a poisonous mushroom at lunch. Aaron Patterson, 50, faces up to life in prison. They have not come back with a
motive.
No, they haven't come back with a verdict yet, but apparently the jury's got it. Now, maybe since I got this story a few days ago, they've come back with one. I bet they have. But she invited her estranged husband, Simon Patterson, he declined to attend, but his parents came.
Whoa.
And his sister came.
Whoa.
And her husband came. 3 of them died within a week, all from these mushrooms. She maintains the deaths were the result of a tragic accident. She said she might have inadvertently mixed dried forage mushrooms that she kept mixed in with store-bought ones, not realizing the forage ones were deadly. Had no idea. Anyway, pretty weird deal.
Why would the family show up?
Yeah, they're like, hey, we know you're not with our son anymore, but we're going to be over there for you. We love you.
Yeah.
We love you. You got any mushroom soup?
There's a line.
Anyway, Wes Moore in studio. What is going on? How are you?
Oh, it's great. It's a big day today. We're going to start our Open Championship, drawing golfers for the Open Championship, and that is sponsored by Simmons Bank Championship. They're giving us 4 tickets to give away to the golf tournament in October. So call in. We'll give you a golfer. If your golfer wins the Open Championship, you win 4 tickets to the Simmons Bank Open or Simmons Bank Championship.
Who do you want to win, and who do you think will win?
I got my money literally on Justin Rose. I've already made my bet.
Why?
Because he got into a playoff at the Masters. I watched him on the Netflix special Full Swing, and he talked about just how it's all about majors for him. He wants to win a majors, make his mark in golf history that way. He's going back, and playing Portrush, where he played well last time. He shot 3 rounds in the 60s before the weather got him on Sunday. And he shot a 64 in his final round at the Scottish Open and had a good tournament there. So I think he's a hot golfer that's ready to win. And it was plus 5,000 odds.
Okay, well, that's pretty good.
We're going to check in with Trey
go.
Schapp down at SEC Media Days.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. BethMakeoverAR.com.
Adios, Summer of 1,000 engagement sale, and we've got a beautiful diamond engagement ring that you got to come in and check out. It's 3.5 carats of beautiful diamonds featuring a 3-carat lab-grown center for only $3,999. 5 locations or online at rijewelers.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place